Well, but oh man, but I did press it.
Yeah,
There we go.
Tony. All right.
Hannah, I'm home.
Yeah, Mr. Overlook, sometimes double book. Most of y'all is overcooked. I'm raw like some sushi off in Noble down in Malibu. Hope you niggas catch the hook. Me and bro, we matching coops. I count money fast as fuck. I got shorty backing up and lapping up spectacular. Yeah, I'm from the A, I got a shotgun in my passenger. Yeah, I'm from the A, you know the standards, you ain't trap enough. In New York today, the way I spit, I can rap a bust. Charlotte's got some fine shit. Harlem got some fine shit. Queens got some fine shit. Brooklyn got some fine shit. Can't forget about Candyland because it mine shit. They keep talking about they from the jungle. All that line shit. Line them up and cross them out. I'ma buy a gross amount. I'ma buy the grocery, but tell me who gon' tote them out. Making sure my family eat the riches in my family tree. Somewhere near a sandy beach. My girl Hermes head to feet. Yeah. Shit hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and monsters of all ages, space, and time, welcome to the P.U.W.F Wrestling Talk or post podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. I'm joined today with our guest host Jet Fett. How are you, sir?
I am good. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
hope you're really good. I hope everyone's having a good game. Now, before we continue, what are your thoughts on just this week in wrestling? Even now, like we don't have to say the names. Like, what are your thoughts on it? Just the feedback.
My thoughts on the week in wrestling in general. It was a slow week. Not gonna lie. You would think it'd be a big week because of WrestleMania just passed, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it felt a bit weak. But
Yeah.
obviously, last night before SmackDown, I had a
Yeah.
feeling that they were gonna do the releases. It happens every year.
Yes.
It's called the Black Friday of wrestling, and yeah, I just did not think that some of those people were gonna get let go. Did not caught me totally off guard.
Yeah. Now, some names we could be realistic and be like, yeah, it makes sense because they're
Hmm.
not being used. I understand that.
Yeah,
Some other names will say that are just like, why? Like someone just put Chat GPT and just understood that and that what it was. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are just dumb in terms of what they did, obviously. But we'll talk about that as a whole. Now, shout out to Sean Ross Sapp and my Fight Network. We will talk about you later. I will technically. This is all on me. No one is riding with me on this because I just want to be honest and your lies. That's just me. Now, let's talk about the main names. Let's start from the top from the bottom. And Zoe
yep.
Stark.
Zoe Stark.
Those two,
I,
Alpha Fire being NXT UK champion. Zoe Stark was messed up because she just got her freak accident, freak knee accident. Was
yep.
not her fault. It was actually Kyrie's.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So what are your thoughts on that?
On Zoe Stark, it sucks because I got in the last like year, I got real behind her. Well, before she got hurt, and then after she got hurt, I was just waiting to see. Oh man, when she comes back, that she'll be great in the mid card. But yeah, it kind of sucks to like have she gets cleared and then she gets fired. That's kind of messed up. Her last match in WWE is going to be that
Oh,
triple
kind of
threat
is
where she
beyond
got hurt.
ordered like by Kyrie Zane, who then will let's go to Alba Fire. Like Albert Fry. Albert Fry, NXT UK champion for the longest, basically. And the fact that she was in the her service, Hervis, and then Piper. And again, people were trying to put Piper Niven in this. No, Piper Niven is not fired. She is not
Yeah.
fired at the time of this recording. So I understand why she got fired because again, she's a good utility player. She can be put in anywhere and be used, but not really used as a star. She's like the JCJ of the UK division. Like you have to give her a shot in order for her to shine. But if you never give her a shot, she'll never shine. So
Yeah.
that's what I think about like at least Albert Fry and those two. Now let's go to the let's go a little bit more deeper into the fact of that connects to Kyrie Zane. And I've been saying number five trending in America right now.
Yeah. You
So
let
there's
what?
that. What do you thought?
Oh yeah,
You
right.
might be more of a fan than Kyrie Zane.
So
Ooh,
Kyrie, she is or was one of the main reasons why like I would tune in the Raw because I was excited to see where the story with Oscar and Io was going. That's on me. Should not have gotten excited over a WWE storyline. Um, I
yeah.
was waiting for that turn. I was waiting for
Hmm.
that turn from Kyrie on Oscar. Thought it was going to happen. Maybe to lead to a Mania match. Obviously, it didn't. And yeah, I mean, if that was the name that I was shocked by. I did not think they'd let Kyrie go. It's Kyrie saying like she was on
Like
TV
that.
every week.
Cardi M, welcome.
Hello, hello. Thanks for having me. You hear me?
Cardi,
All right.
Y-
Yeah.
Oh,
can't hear you.
yes, I said hello. Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Hope you guys can hear me.
Jet Fed,
Can
can
you
you say
guys hear me?
something? Unless it's me. Oh, there he goes. All right. Hey, Cardi.
Okay. Yeah. Howdy. How's it
All
going?
right. How you? Hello, Cardi M, part of the Evolve with P.U.W.F crew. Um, what are your thoughts? We'll start from backwards. What are your thoughts on Kyrie Zane getting released?
Uh, okay. We talked about this one a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. I think it's a dumb decision on their part. I'm mainly disappointed in the fact that they didn't close out the storyline with her and Asuka. Like I would have liked to see a resolution to that. Like instead they just kind of left her looking down bad and that's it. So yeah, I'm disappointed.
Okay. And now Zoe Stark, you probably don't remember that name. When you started watching wrestling and Raw, and specifically, that was the woman that was in the triple threat between Zoe Stark, Kyrie Zane, and somebody else. I forgot what the third person was.
Rhea
I think
Ripley.
it was Rhea. It was Rhea. Yeah, it was Rhea.
Yeah.
My bad.
I
Kyrie
remember the
actually
names though, Stark. I don't remember the wrestler.
you Zoe. This will make you remember. Zoe Stark messed up her knee during a match because Kyrie Zane was supposed to get there early, but she got there a little too late.
Oh
And
yeah.
there you go. Now she remembers. So, what are your thoughts
I
on
remember
Zoe
no, I
Stark?
remember because that's like right when Kyrie came in and she had like two matches within weeks of each other where somebody got injured. Maybe it was something like that, I don't remember. But so it's kind of like side eyeing at that point in time. But yeah.
Thank you. And then the other person, Albert Fry, which was like she was part of Chelsea Green's crew. Like she was hanging out with Piper Niven, the big girl, which again I just call her big girl for just context. She's a beautiful person. And Chelsea Green. She got fired. She was the NXT UK champion for a few years. Years. So your thoughts on that?
On Piper Niven, I'm
Not Piper
familiar with
Niven.
her.
Piper Niven's friends.
Oh, I will
Yeah.
fire. Oh, um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was disappointing when they got rid of her tag partner from way back, Isla Dawn. So I mean, I guess it's a long time coming.
Yeah. Oh,
Nothing
wow.
against her as a wrestler. I mean, just she was on the Hervis for the Chelsea's Hervis for a while and future endeavors. Best of luck.
Okay. Damn. I love you, baby, for remembering her name. Isla Dawn. I will say I already talked about this. Let's go to the meat and potatoes. And this is a couple. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Now, this will connect to a couple clips later, but we'll just talk about her being fired. That's it for now. Jet Fett, your thoughts on Aleister Black and Zelina Vega coming back. Fun fact: Aleister Black came back exactly 1 year and 1 day and got
Yeah.
fired.
So when I saw their names in the release, I had one thought for each. So for Alistair, I was shocked because for what I thought, he was a Triple H guy. That seems to mean nothing these days. But like Alistair Black came back a year ago, and I honestly thought he was going to be pushed better, and he was for like maybe a week, and then the feud with Priest derailed his push, and then the whole Pat McAfee thing. So I don't want to say the writing was on the wall, but it kind of was. Zelina, they kind of just made her and him both Karrion Cross and Scarlett 2.0. So yeah, and they ended up like Cross and Scarlett, so it kind of sucks.
Hmm. It
So
uh yeah. I mean, for the fact that they gave her so much montage, they put so much investment in her. She went to the 9/11 memorial to honor her dad. They gave her the Puerto Rican thing in Puerto Rico. Like they have that pushed her. They gave her the first ever U.S. I think the first ever, not the first, the U.S. championship. Um, just and then put her and then like, oh, we don't have nothing for you. She's a good wrestler. She's a good to
yeah,
great wrestler. If you give her a chance, nah, we just put her as a manager. Okay, fine. And then you put her with her husband, which again, it's great. Like, they really well like meld together. That would work. But then I have a video on the P.U.W.F channel, ladies and gentlemen. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega were at WrestleMania. They were at the events where everyone comes in and meets and greets. And in my video, a fan says like it's criminal that you're not on the roster. It's criminal, like not I mean not in WrestleMania. It's criminal that you're not connected to Randy Orton because the rumored plan was Aleister Black and Zelina Vega hanging out with Randy Orton against Cody, which would have been hell of a lot better than the Pat McAfee thing. So I feel bad for both of them. Like, and what's bad is like I don't think Aleister Black can go back to AEW due to some
no,
rumors. Like MGF and somebody else is saying some things. I'm like, you said, I think you said that too. Some people just don't want
yeah.
them, and he never got pinned in AEW. Yeah, well, but welcome back to AEW. You're gonna get pinned for the whole year just for fucksies. I'm like, oh man, and Zelina, I think she should go to like Woman of Wrestling, like AJ Lee owns it, or just go like MOW, or even just go to Japan. Why can't you go to Japan? Like they'll love you over there. They love Puerto Rico. Like they really do. It's really amazing. So that's my thoughts on that. Cardi?
My thoughts on Selena Vega. I mean I don't watch SmackDown, so I don't haven't really seen her on WWE. But yeah, I mean I don't have much to say on it. Like this is their MO. Like this whole show is going to be us talking about all the people that they've chewed up and spit out. Because as much as whatever our thoughts are on, they don't really care. So, but
You
yeah,
don't.
Selena Vega, future endeavors. Yeah, I haven't really seen much of her myself, to be honest.
Okay. Um.
But we should talk about the Gintala and Fightful thing too when we get
Yeah,
there.
we will after we get the list. That's the topic we'll talk about. Jet Fett. I'm not a fan of these people, and probably Cardala doesn't even know about this. So you might have the scoop, not the scoop, but just your take on this. Motor City Machine Guns. Your thoughts?
Oh, so I like the Motor City Machine Guns. They they were real hot when they first came to WWE. What 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
like in my opinion, they were part of one of the best parts of SmackDown the last couple years was the tag division, and since since the tag titles or SmackDown got snubbed for Mania last year, it was kind of they were kind of just background characters. And then they were trying to do something with him and or Motor City and Gargano. They were I think going to do like a faction from what it looked like, and that obviously went nowhere because they got let go. And I don't understand it. The tag division is dead. Like there's no one. First, you get rid of well, first you don't work things out with Ciampa, so DIY is gone. You don't use the Profits for a long time. They were on SmackDown, now they're on Raw, which is fine. But the tag division on SmackDown's like completely a wasteland now. And Motor City, like them or hate them, but they added some legitimacy to the tag division. So it's kind of mind-boggling.
Ain't that about something? I'm sitting here chilling and everything. I'm in the wrong one. I was in the wrong one.
Oh, for real?
Hey,
Yeah.
You waiting for us?
What's going on? Yeah, I'm sitting here chilling and everything, thinking y'all late and everything, and I'm late.
Yeah.
What's going on, my people?
9, I told you.
Visible man,
What's
visible
up, D-Lo?
woman.
What's up,
What's
sir?
up,
Hello.
Get?
Talking about
Well, there you see now.
everybody just
Hello.
got fired. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Well, some of them made sense and some of them didn't.
now let's talk about that before you go on your rants, your classic rants. I'll give you some names so you can just talk about that. We're not even at the Wyatt Six yet. We just literally talked about the Motor City Machine Guns. So let's go backwards. Motor City Machine Guns, Dennis. Go.
To me, they
What
wasted.
was that, Cardi? Hold up, D-Walk. What was that, Cardi?
No, I didn't realize the whole Wyatt Six got fired. But we'll talk
All
about
of them. All that's the next one after D-Walk. D-Walk, Motor City Machine Guns.
To me, WWE wasted their time.
Okay. All right. That's fine. It's kind of hard to remember to go backwards here. Albert Fry.
WWE wasted her time. Like they had Albert Fry and whatchamacallit as a tag team. They was killing it. And then y'all released one, and then y'all put her in this secret harvest shit. That was dumb.
Okay.
And she got
All right.
potential by herself. She could have been going for the North American title.
What was that, Cardi?
No, I said the same thing about Alba Fire. She was cool in the tag team, and then they put her in the Secret Service. And then she was just there.
She's just there. Piper Niven is hurt, so I'm amazed that they haven't even said her name yet. Like, do you?
But they let
by
go
the
of
way,
Zoe Starks. They let go of Zoe Starks. She hurt. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's surprising that you didn't fight. You didn't fire Piper, which again, you shouldn't fire her. She's a great asset, but you fired Alba Fry, who can like go to NXT again. Who they need women in NXT right now. They need at least some veterans in the men's division. It is bone dry for what they did for Ricky Saints going to the SmackDown next week. So I'm like, good for Ricky Saints. Bad because like someone took a picture and said this is what Tony D's left with, and you had Miles Bourne and Birthright and Dark State and Prosper and mind you, Legacy and Keanu are great assets. And like everybody else, though, not so much. But anyway, after those two, at the list right here, give me a second. Oh yeah, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Your thoughts?
Oh, me?
Yes, we're going backwards for you.
Hey, another thing. I'm surprised OTM didn't get cut because they're not even in the video game. They're not even in the new WWE game. That's crazy. But the way I feel about it, they let go of Karrion Kross and Scarlett and gave Karrion Kross Aleister Black. They gave Karrion Kross gimmick to Aleister Black. And they tried to do it with Aleister Black, but Aleister Black couldn't do it as good as Karrion Kross could.
Of course. Two different sectors. Okay, I got that. What about Zelina Vega? Like, they just did so much for her in the last 2 years. Just to,
They honestly dropped the ball on her. They dropped the ball on her. She had potential. And like I said, the original plan was it's supposed to be Aleister Black talking to Randy Orton and not Pat McAfee, who fucked it up.
Yeah.
And they just fucked up everything.
Yeah, we talked about that too. Like, it should have been those two. And this D-Walk on the P.U.W.F channel, P.U.W.F wrestling channel. Like, we have a video of Aleister Black and Zelina Vega in WrestleMania. They were in the booths talking. Like, a lot of these wrestlers were there in the booths doing work and everything just to get fired a week later. Like, not even a week later, almost a week later. But that now we're kind of caught up here. All right. Apollo Crews. D-Walk, you start.
In due time. Dude, I was surprised he didn't get cut sooner. It was due time.
Okay.
I mean,
That's cold-blooded.
it's sad. It's sad because y'all need people like Apollo Crews, but then at the same time, y'all don't use them.
Okay.
Apollo Crews could have been a good wrestler. He could have been a good mid-card.
Yeah. Just never used him. He was always gone in catering. All right, that's fine. Jet Fett. Apollo Crews.
So yeah, I mean, I am also trying to shout it took him this long to get let go, but I mean, I'm not. I enjoyed his work that he did in 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
His Intercontinental Championship run was great. His U.S. title run was great, and I just wish they kind of continued that. They didn't. He's been like on and off TV for the last couple years, and yeah, I mean, he really added nothing much to SmackDown or Raw.
Okay, that's fine. Cardi M, do you know who Apollo Crews is? If not, we'll just skip it.
Yeah, we can skip that one. I'll keep my rants and monologues for the end.
All right, that's fine. Apollo Crews, yeah, you should have been fired sooner because again, they're not using you. Not because you're a bad wrestler, it's just because you're not utilizing you. You should have just left. I was like, hey, I ain't doing nothing. Leave. Please let me go. ID wrestlers can do that like it's nothing. Why can't you? Bye. Nothing bad about that. All right. Wyatt 6, which is Uncle Howdy, which will connect to Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, and Eric Rowan. One after the other, they got fired. Nikki Cross got fired, and then Bo Howdy, and then this, and then this, and then this, and you know, Jet Fett, what are your thoughts on just the whole of Wyatt? And again, TKO supposedly did not like it at all. That's why they just wanted them gone. That was Triple H's baby.
So the Wyatt Sits getting let go, I saw that coming. I'm pretty sure most people saw that one coming. I used to think they'd get rid of everyone. I thought they'd get rid of just like Loomis, Gacy, and Cross, not Howley. I thought they might have kept him around, but I mean, the Wyatt Sits, they had one of the coolest debuts, and since that debut, that was the only cool thing they did. Like after the debut, nothing else was good, and yeah, I mean, there's one guy I wish wasn't in that faction. I wish JC got a chance on the main roster because he's insane. But the rest, I mean, Loomis couldn't get over on his own. Nikki Cross was struggling for a little bit. Rowan, I mean, he probably could have, but they didn't really utilize him properly. And Uncle Howdy, his promos weren't Bray Wyatt. Like they tried to replicate Bray Wyatt, and it
wasn't
didn't
the
really
same.
work.
It was never the same. And like you could have sent the Wyatt Six the AAA with Undertaker. He would have figured something out over there.
They were doing stuff down there.
I know, but they cut it
Psycho
off.
Clown.
Yeah, then they cut it off because they went back to the MFTs, which is a weird reason that all Samoans not one got fired. Okay, but all right. D-Walk, Wyatt Six.
Man, it was about goddamn time because, like I said,
Okay, damn.
they messed up Joe Gacy because he could have started a new faction with Schism. They fucked that up. He's doing good by himself, but then now they want to put him in the white. He's better by himself. Nikki Cross, she could have went with. They could have started a new Schism thing. Everybody else, they was dry as hell. Bo Dallas couldn't do what Bray Wyatt did. It's about time to me.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Okay, so I agree with you guys. I think it's okay that they let them go. I realize, like, I don't know. I feel like the Wyatt Six, the main factor for them is like nostalgia. So, but I wouldn't want that to be the only reason that they're like still around and still wrestling as a group.
Yes.
The one I'm like mainly sad about is Nikki Cross, but I kind of wonder if they chose to leave as a group because they decided they'd rather do that than like some stay behind and then take on a new character. But
That's a good theory. That's a cool theory. I will say my reasons I don't like the Wyatt Six leaving because again, it's not Bray Wyatt. You can put 1,000 people in the Wyatt Six. They're not Bray Wyatt, and I get that. You want to emulate and honor Bray Wyatt. You know what you could do? You can go to AEW and hang out with the Evils and hang out with the Chosen One with Brody Lee Jr. Motherfucker's 14 and he's doing shows. Like, if you want to honor, if you can't go one way, honor Brody Lee's, legacy.
Well, also you can, like, I feel like the new generation can also honor Bray Wyatt. Like he can be honored at any point in time, and I feel like one person who I feel like could really kind of take up his mantle is Shiloh Hill. To be honest.
But then someone from the okay, it would only work wrestling wise. Like they don't really need permission, but a good storyteller would connect it with Bo or with the Wyatts, where someone gave him the torch. Or you can look at this like the Marvel universe. Like Bray Wyatt's like compound is not a single point in the universe. It actually is a place, and then like 2 towns over, Shiloh Hill lived there, and he was doing some creepy shit. It all connects, like freaking like it. That's a good idea, baby. Like Shiloh Hill needs to when he turns heel, he needs to go down really, really deep into the dark side, like really down there. Yeah.
Or you know how Shiloh Hill always find stuff. Let's say he find the White House and just walk in like, oh man, I like this. You know, this could be my new home and everything. Boom.
Yeah. This is okay.
But
I don't know what the name of the movie is. Yeah, go on.
No, that's it. Go ahead.
Do you walk?
No, I don't want to know. That's it.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't know the name of the movie, and I'll probably write down the comments after the show. There was a movie about an architect, and he had a beautiful wife. Let's just say wife. He had a wife. His wife was cheating on him. His wife and her lover poisoned him, buried him, and thought he was dead. He came back to life, and as a revenge, he basically kind of backroomed the whole house and made it into a booby trap. In the end, I don't want to spoil anything. It's a good ending. I feel Shallow's character when he does like a gimmick match, it should be that. It should be him just like, okay, I made this house. What do you mean you made this house? I literally made a house so we can have a match in it. But the house is so booby trapped. You will never like that could be your gimmick, and you can make it really simple. Like you learn from, but I just want to say about that. But Nikki Cross holds a special place in my heart because when I was showing Cardi M my love of wrestling, one of my very first matches I showed her was Nikki Cross versus Asuka, NXT Last Woman Standing match. The match, particularly, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a reference, Mauro Ranallo said, "Oh my God, Nikki Cross just kicked light." Oh no, Asuka kicked light. I'm like, okay, she kicked the light post. Don't you forgot the last word. Either way, for me, yeah, go to AEW or Japan. As a whole, yes. All 5 of them in Japan would be a monster crew. Kind of like the new Bullet Club, but for monsters.
Yeah. But you heard who WWE just signed, right?
Evil, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His name might be like Sheeta something. I forgot what it was.
Man,
yeah.
They finna make him change his name and everything, ruin it.
No. Like it's smart for wrestlers. Like I don't want you taking my money from me, and I don't want to have a fight with New Japan. You don't want to have a custody battle, D-Walk, with New Japan. You don't win. You just don't. Okay. Now, moving on after the whole names that we just said, Santos Escobar. That's a particularly funny name because he was let go. Then his contract expired, and then he was going to AEW. They gave him a ridiculous amount of money to stay, just to be less than a year. Why? D-Walk?
I think he burnt his bridge. We finna see him wrestling at high school gyms now.
Yeah. That's just sad, dude. Jet Fett, your thoughts on just why?
So when it comes to Escobar, I don't know. I kind of didn't understand why they gave him a bunch of money and then like to stay. They said that they would give him like better storylines.
Yeah.
He really did nothing. Like he didn't show up on SmackDown or Raw. I thought he was going to. He went to AAA, which is fine, but AAA is,
Triple
you
A.
know, yeah.
Oh.
So not many people watch AAA, which they should, but they shouldn't, but they don't. But yeah,
It's on tonight, by the way.
yeah,
It's
it
literally
is.
on. Not the EOD.
Yeah, Escobar is just, I don't know. I was never a huge fan of him. I was more of a fan of when he was with Del Toro and Wild,
Yeah.
and then Garza and Berto. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was overexposed on TV. Maybe that's why I'm not like super angry about him getting let go.
Okay. All right.
Him and,
D-Wop.
him and Santos is for to be cafeteria tag team champions together. Him and Alberto Del Rio.
Okay, he's not
Oh my
that bad.
God.
He's not a Alberto Del Rio bad, for God's sakes. Like in terms of badness. All right.
I
Cardiam, who's
think
probably a catch. Go on.
I think he burnt his bridge in AEW, didn't he?
Santos?
Yeah.
He can go to Japan. They'll take him. He has a whole Mexican faction over there. So if he wanted to. Like this is the new era of like big companies need to pick up a few of these people, repackage them, and you can make
Yeah.
stars. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. Santos Escobar, I'm not saying he's gonna be a star. We'll say who the stars are gonna be. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Cardiam, I'm pretty sure you don't know who Santos Escobar is, so we're
I
just gonna
know.
skip that one. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
you
Now
just
we're
know.
all right. Now we're going to the NXT crowd. All right, it's NXT Evolve and LFG combined. Let's go to the obvious one that should have been fired a year ago. Nothing against him, but like, what were you doing there? Andre Chase.
He should have been
Jet
let
Fet-
go with.
Yeah. Go on, D-Wop.
No. I was just saying he should have been let go. I wasn't going to order.
Now, I say the moment he should have been let go was the moment.
Duke left.
Yes, exact. No. The moment that Rich Holland destroyed it. Like that was the moment it should have been done. It should have been like, thank you for everything. You gave a great endeavor. Duke is gone. O'Reilly is gone.
Wow.
And Thea Hale is here to stay. So, like, but they didn't. They're like, oh, we'll try to chase you again with two dubes, basically, because it said, oh, Uriah Connors is famous because of Fifth Finley. He's gone. Cale Dixon, you still have a job, but you ain't doing nothing. I feel bad for Andre, but you were literally the Pee Wee Herman of NXT. You were stuck on the same gimmick, and you were gonna be stuck on that gimmick for the rest of your life until you changed. And that's the saddest thing. Jet Fet, your thoughts on Andre Chase leaving? No, sorry, not leaving, getting released.
My thoughts are very short. I was never a fan of Chase U. That actually made me not watch NXT for a little bit because I didn't find it funny. And yeah, my favorite part of Chase U was Riley Osborne, and then once he left, I didn't really care about the rest of them.
Yeah. By the way, that's what I said when I did the O'Reilly thing. It was an episode on Evolve. The last episode he was in, he did the shooting star press, and the crowd started doing the O'Reilly chant, like O'Reilly, and we all said it. If you can gimmick that into mainstream stuff, it would blow up. It would blow that, just because you know how fans are, like, so they can say a catchphrase. Honestly, but that's what happened. Poor O'Reilly. Cardi M, Andre Chase. You fell in love with him. You grew up with him for the last 2 years, and now he's gone.
I'm just thinking about how much you love the O'Reilly chant.
I love
you
it,
really
man.
do love it.
Baby, I'm gonna do a shooting star press on you on the bed. Just woo, O'Reilly.
Andre Chase. I don't know. I mean, I feel like. Sorry, I'm pacing. It reminds me a little bit of Javier Bernal before they let him go, like that whole lost character. Yeah, I agree. Like he didn't really fit in or make sense there after a while. Like even with the whole Uriah Connors and the other guy whose name I forgot. He was trying to play the teacher, but like I don't know, it just never worked. It never worked. So I hope he finds the right gimmick for him.
I hope. I mean, I guess TNA.
It's not even that. He just needs to
Maybe.
rework his character.
Maybe we'll talk about we'll talk about
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he can't do the college shit no more. Like he needs to go to what are those names of like the online ones? Just do an online version of it. That works. I feel bad for Chase though.
I did come up with something
Now,
funny.
two names that it was funny for me. Two names that were ironically held for a year and then just let go. Tyson and Tyreek, aka High Rise, aka TNT. Their last match, to my understanding, was an Evolve. D-Walk, your thoughts on that?
My
You're
bad.
muted.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, gotcha.
About time. They should have got let go of Wesley when they let go of Wesley. They weren't doing nothing. That's it.
Speaking of that's it.
You heard the man.
Ken the Destroyer.
Yo,
Hey, sir.
what's going
You
on,
coming
man?
in on the what's going on, sir? One of the four pillars of the P.U.W.F. How are you, sir?
We good. We good. What's going on, man? I've been hearing about these things on releases and stuff, and then some of them should have stayed, and some people that actually need to been released is still there.
Yeah.
Well, I figured.
Oh, hear your thoughts on this. All right, I don't know if you know this tag team, Tyson and Tyreek. They were Wesley's like tag team henchmen, and then Wesley got released, and then they were just a tag team by themselves. They were called TNT and Evolve, but in NXT they were called High Rise. They are just two meaty men motherfuckers, and they got released. Your thoughts?
Man, my thoughts is, I think I remember them a little bit. I don't remember seeing that much of them. I think I remember them a little bit. Like I said, maybe we probably should have kept them around a little bit more. But my thoughts are on some of the other people that they did get rid of that shouldn't have got rid of, and I think one or two of them it got rid of two or three times.
Oh yeah, talk about it. Let's say the names because we did talk about um
Alistair Black,
Zelina. Yeah, Alistair Black, Zelina Vega. We just talked about the Wyatt Six. We
Wyatt
talked
Six.
about Zoe Stark. Again, it was so bad for her that her last match was against Kairi Sane, who broke her knee, and then Kairi Sane. So like just talk about those people if you want to. Like what are your thoughts on
Okay.
like the general big boys got released?
Okay, some of these I don't understand because you could do so much with Alistair Black. You could do so much with Alistair Black. Kyrie saying she got released. I do not understand that whatsoever.
The middle of the story.
Exactly. Because as far as I knew, she was still in the runs to be with Oscar with the tag team thing. So hell, I thought if anything, they would have got rid of Oscar and Kyrie. But oh wait, okay, whatever. Okay, the Wide Six. I mean, it's the Wide Six. They wasn't really doing anything whatsoever anyway. So I wouldn't say to get rid of everybody. They should have just broke them up or whatever like that because the storylines they were using with them kind of sucked in the damn beginning. Now they was tag team champions for a little bit. Okay, cool, but they wasn't utilizing what's the girl name? What's the girl? Can't remember her name. The girl that was in the Wide Six. It wasn't utilizing. Yeah, Nikki Cross. Yeah, Nikki Cross is actually pretty dang on good. So I don't understand that. Now, among some of these others, who's some others?
I got it. Apollo Cruz, Santos Escobar.
I had the list. I don't know why I did the list. But yeah, Apollo Cruz. Now, Apollo Cruz was used here and there not too long ago. He was used. I don't know what the deal with that was, but they didn't use him, so they got rid of him. Hey, I think AEW might be interested in that fella. So do all these. Look, I got a question. Alex. Is all these people's going to be on the 90-day non-compete clause and stuff?
Now, yes and no. Some of them are, and for example, Kyrie Zane is not. Santos is. Nikki Cross is not. Like, there's a couple few that are not right now, and some are.
Yeah. Selena, they could did stuff with Selena. Selena was pretty good.
They dropped the ball on her.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Yeah, because she actually some that people would watch. You know, she cool. As far as now, I can see the list now. Now, Santos Escobar, I don't understand. Motor City Machine Guns, I don't understand. Okay. Joe Gracie, you could have used him a little bit. And Andrew Chase. Andrew Chase. Okay. Zoe Stark.
Yeah.
Zoe Stark. Why her? I do understand. I do understand she was injured. She was injured or whatever. I do understand that, but why? Okay.
There's some women in the division that first off, Kane. There's some women in the division right now who are hurt, that are hurt, or that are coming back, and they have not been released, which baffles the mind. Like, you're saving these, but you're throwing away this. Like, it's not. I don't know.
That math ain't mad.
Sorry, Thea Hale's still there.
Who? Huh?
Thea Hale's still there.
Yeah, but Thea Hale's like Thea Hale's like a cadet from rookie years. Like, the women, like, okay. Some shout out to Hear These Thoughts. If you check out his stories on Instagram, there was a YouTuber, not a YouTuber, like a content creator, saying that it's our fault for not buying their merch. It's our fault for not, like, buying all the stuff and then promoting them as much as they need to be. I get it. I get it. But not everybody has a subscribe only channels or do this channels, or, like, no one has that.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with that.
No, tell me, Cardi. Tell me.
Well, no, in the sense that, like, yes, we should. It's true that, you should support whatever you're a fan of, whether it's a band or a wrestler or whatever, to show that you support them. But I don't know. I guess, is that the only way really to show that we are fans of a wrestler, in order for them to keep them around, not just on, like all right, I don't know. For me, it's like, the reason that it's frustrating with WWE is that they don't give storylines their due justice. Like, I'd be okay with them letting people go if they genuinely gave them a shot. It's like, okay, your time here is ended, whatever. But it's like they put people to the wayside and then they fire them, and that's the irritating part. But anyway,
I love you for this. I love you for that, because that's true. Most of these people that have been released were not in major storylines, were not pushed into storylines, were not even given a chance into storylines. We know this. Zelina Vega and Aleister Black supposedly were cut from the Randy Orton storyline because of Ari, like, all that guy who just said, I like Pat McAfee, which was the most dumbest idea a week before WrestleMania. But even Pat McAfee said it. It was not a good idea.
But this what y'all let go of Zoe Stark. Y'all didn't cut Piper Niven. Y'all didn't cut B-Fab. Y'all didn't cut Mishin. But it's WWE fault they do a Mishin like that. But it's more wrestlers y'all got. Yeah, okay, you're right. But who else you got? God damn it, you got wrestlers, female wrestlers y'all don't even use in the back. Y'all ain't cut them.
No, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that right now.
And
Zara Otis.
Oh my God, Maxine is never gonna get fired. Otis, Tozawa, maybe, but Otis, and if Otis gets fired, it's gonna be like a bring back Otis channel over again. Like, it's just, I like him. He's a good wrestler. He's a good hands, but he's never gonna be champion because you're always, like, being pushed as, like, the goofy fat guy.
Yeah, a joke.
Tozawa is a joke, and he uses that joke and makes fucking chicken salad sometimes with that shit.
Yeah.
Because he understands the assignments. I'm a fucking goof. Well, I'm going to use this goof and make myself fucking famous for a couple weeks at a time.
Okay. Well, check this out.
Why the Bella Twins ain't get released?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Go on, Kane. Go on, Kane.
Okay. My thing was they want you to show that if you buy these people's merch, then maybe we would have kept them or something like that. I think they already had in their mind who they're gonna get rid of, and they want you to buy their merch anyway. I think it's more of a greedy kind of thing, where they're trying to compensate from some of all this money supposedly lost or whatever. But anyway, I'm not fully behind some of these people. And then I'm observing the list. If I'm not mistaken, some of these guys are on Evolve.
Oh yeah, thank you for that segue. You are a master of that, sir. Let's get to one of the names that pisses me off more than anything else, more than D-Walk's lung from that good that he's smoking. Tyra May Steele. Now I found out a couple of things about her life, and I kind of figured out. I say figured out. This is not a exclusive. It's just connecting the dots. I figured out why they sent her from LFG to NXT to Evolve, but we'll get to that in a second. Tyra May Steele, a legit Olympic gold medalist since Kurt Angle. There has not been any other since. There's been medalists, but not gold. Let's put that out there. Now,
you said female or
the female Kurt Angle.
They let go. They let go. What was my man's name? Olympic wrestler.
Tyra May Steele.
No, the dude.
I know you're talking about Tavion.
No, not Tavion. No.
Gable Stevenson.
Yes.
Oh, Gable.
Yes.
They didn't give him a chance.
But I will talk about that because people are bringing him up too. What's the match for? Yeah, but let's speak on Tyra because she deserves the spotlight right now. Tyra May Steele, Olympic gold medalist. Vince McMahon personally wanted to choose her in 2020. It's been recorded. I have it on the channel. It's all there. And then you bring her back to LFG. You make her win LFG. She goes to NXT. Supposedly, allegedly, in rumors that she was very uncomfortable to be around in the back. That's why they sent her ass back to Evolve because they're like, you know what? It ain't really working out. Then supposedly and allegedly, she's just a little too extreme for people in Evolve as well. That could be more. That actually is a little bit more believable because she really is an extreme person, not in a bad way, ladies and gentlemen. She's really religious. She really loves her life, but she's really at 10.
I hope that's not a nice way of saying that she's homophobic.
Okay, at 10. Not at all. It's like she like some of her family, like no. Like it's just that she's very religious. Like I've met people like that, and I'm not implying anything. I'm just understanding what they're saying in the back and rumors that she just kept on like imposing her beliefs on people and just being a little obnoxious and a little weird. Which again, that does happen in the back. You might be a unique personality. It doesn't really work out. Yeah.
But what's obnoxious if you're trying to spread what you believe in? But a lot of places don't let you talk about it.
Yeah.
No, but a lot of places don't let you talk about religion and everything.
Yeah.
That's true, and that's why I'm not crapping on that because that's their belief, and everyone has a chance to promote their beliefs.
That's kind of standard in the workplace, though. I mean, you shouldn't not really supposed to impose your beliefs upon other people in the workplace.
I mean, but it's just like they quit doing prayer in school.
Yeah. Okay. Are we going to wrestling talk right now? Are we really going into the religious wrestling? We're not going into that right now. No, we're talking about Tyra May Steele. Okay. The reason I get mad is that you fire an Olympic gold medalist, even if she supposedly and allegedly had problems in the back. It doesn't fucking matter. You have a gold medalist. Does TNA have a gold medalist? No. Does New Japan have a gold medalist? No. Does AAA have a gold medalist? No. But do you have a gold medalist? No. Why? You let go of Jamar Hampton, but that wrestlers and coaches themselves said this motherfucker is the next John Cena. He is the perfect fucking specimen. But just because he didn't like fucking Hulk Hogan, you fire his ass when he had a hip surgery. Are you fucking serious?
That's weak as shit.
That is weak as shit. You fire Inoue, keep his partner, hold him for a year, and then fire his partner. Shout out to Malik Blade. He is also on the damn list. So, okay. Jet Fett, your thoughts on Tyra May Steele? I'm gonna rant, but that's for later.
Okay, so I don't really have thoughts on her. I haven't really seen much of her. I do remember her. I think they had her at SummerSlam one year. I think I saw a picture of her at SummerSlam 2021. Other than that, not much knowledge on her. From what I've heard just now, that's pretty much all I've heard.
Yeah. Now it's coming out. And she came on her Twitter saying that I don't care about politics. I don't care about politics. I care about God. I'm like, okay. That says it all right there. Which again, I love her. I don't care. I don't care about her background. I don't care. I don't care. If you're not Hogan, that's fine with me. That's all I gotta say about that. Anything else, Jeff Fett? Sorry, I cut you off.
No, that was it.
Okay, Cardi M, the love of my life. Tyra.
Tyra May Steele. Oh, sorry. I agree. They shouldn't have let her go being a gold medalist. I don't know what to say about all the religious stuff and whether I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a shame that if they hired her in 2020 and they just kept her for all these years and barely gave her a shot, but yeah.
All right. Kane?
I know very little about Tyra Steele. I think last time I remember about her, I think she had a match with Alba Fire.
Ooh,
number one
I
thing
can
is
find that one.
Yeah. Okay. Now, she actually won that one, but I didn't really see much of her to really have a straight up opinion about her. But according to your facts, she was a Olympic gold medalist and all this stuff right here. I mean, why not keep her around? No. Wait a minute. Why go after the developmental roster anyway? And it's supposed to be somewhere you're supposed to learn and develop and get better and stuff. And you're not really showcasing enough talent anyway. You're not really showcasing everybody. You got your picks and chooses on who you want to display out there to whatever kind of mold you want them to be in. So, as far as Tyra goes, I wish her the best, but I don't have that much intel on her to be able to truly express on her.
That's
Okay,
right.
I don't know
Okay.
if that makes sense.
No, it's fine. To give you a heads up, next week is her last match against Callie Armstrong. So you can watch that match. It's on Evolve.
Okay.
And what's funny, people don't like this, but the odds are that she's gonna win her last match. Like, it's a rarity that you win your last match and then get fired. Shout out to Wesley. He won his last match in Evolve. And then he got fired the next week. So if she wins, I mean, it might bury Callie Armstrong because now that's a forever thing. Like, I beat you and I got fired on my way out.
It's pre-tape. It's pre-taped or it's live?
It's pre-taped.
Oh man, I wish they would have told me I was getting fired a week before my last match. I ain't showing up.
No. Come on, don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch.
I'm doing a no show.
You show out. Like, well, okay. Speaking of people that did not show out, let's continue the Evolve chain right here. Trill London. Trill London was a former quarterback. Evolve, the next Jeff Hardy, the beyond Jeff Hardy, the evolution of Jeff Hardy that people were saying. However, for every superhero, there's always a weakness. He has very bad. No, you laugh, but like, he has very bad depression. Like, very. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, he has very bad depression, and he's been fighting it for years. The last week, he commented on my Twitter, and he actually responded and said, "Thank you for your kind words." He was talking about if you need someone to talk to, if you want to have someone about depression and anxiety, hit me up. And then a week later, he got fired. So maybe in his mind, he knew. Like, because again, I found out that certain matches in Evolve were canceled because he just wasn't mentally fit to do it.
Okay.
And that's crazy. Like, you can't get mad at him. Like, all right, you're not mentally able to do it. Like, you don't want to endanger people. We get it. We'll find somebody else. But at the same time, they'll remember that.
And
Just a
see,
big
it's just fucked up. And it's just fucked up. People don't understand about mental illness. They don't give a fuck about it. But then after it happened and everything, they all worried. Motherfucker, it's too late. I'd have been told you about how I am and how I feel and my mental awareness. But you took advantage of it and everything, then look what happened.
Yep. And you can see his matches. Go on, Kane. You're gonna say something.
No. Go ahead. I was looking at something.
Sorry. Like the thing that gets me sad, and Cardiac knows this. He was a great wrestler. He was like when he was in it, he was like almost untouchable in the air. But when he wasn't in it mentally, you can see it in the things. And that's crazy that even when he was depressed, he was doing the motions and it still looked good. Even in the motions. And I'm like, damn. But Cardiac, your thoughts on Trill London getting released? And again, I hope he gets mental health and gets the help that he deserves because he does need it. He's a great person.
I'm a little sad about that one. I mean, I think he has a lot of potential. But I hope I get to see him somewhere else. And I mean, he's another one that hasn't really been utilized. I mean, I get he's on LFG, but once he disappeared off ball, what?
Thank you for that, sweetheart. He is on LFG season 3, so we'll see him over there.
And then I'm reading on his stats and stuff. So he was actually a football player, a pro football player.
He was a quarterback. Yeah, he was a quarterback.
A cornerback.
Yeah, but he left football because of depression. Like it started in football and then it trickled into wrestling. Like I'll send you the link to one of his promos. They gave him the fucking Kendrick Lamar promo, bro. Like just like he looked like the guy. Like this motherfucker is the guy. But then oh shit. Oh, what's up, Mr. Nation?
So
shout out to you. If you want me to send you the link, give me a thumbs up and I'll send it to you by Twitter, man. We're just talking about all the releases. We're gonna talk about Fightful after we get to all the releases. We got receipts on their asses. Now, Jet Fett, your thoughts on Trill London? I don't know if you know him that well, but again, he was a prospect.
So I'm actually watching some highlights of him as you were talking about him, and from what I've seen, he really seemed like he was in it. So
yes.
I hope he can overcome his mental illness and stuff, and I can see him back in NXT Evolve in a couple years if he can get past all of it.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
Watching that. He is pretty good because again, that's just LFG. He was doing a couple Evolve shows. There are a couple of Evolve matches that are just in the dark because of mental health. But at the same time, Bubba Ray, Booker T, everyone said the same thing. This guy is better than Jeff Hardy at his age. So imagine when he's in his 30s. Like that's scary.
Yeah.
So
hopefully,
I wanted to say that. Yeah.
Hopefully, with this young guy being at his age and everything, hopefully he can get more support and more help with mental health because depression is a battle.
Yeah,
that's a battle. That's a big battle. But I guess if he can ever just get his head back in the game and stuff, and maybe he should try the indie side for a little bit. Try when the crowds are not as big, and you know what I mean, and there's still room to grow. And then he's so young, there's plenty of room to grow.
AEW would love to sign him.
Yeah, but I think you need to take a little time.
I'm saying in the long run. I'm saying when he's better, when his stuff written, when he get his head back right, AEW would love to have him. There's so much stuff they could do. Yo, shout out to Joe.
Joe, wait, where's Joe? Sent anyway, but
no.
Hope you're okay, Joe. We love you. I didn't get over here. But either way,
Let's
he's
go.
live on his channel too. So shout out to Joe being live on your channel. Hit the likes, bro. I love you. Now let's get to a name that I don't want to say because it's so stupid. There's 2 more names left. 2 more names. Luca Crucifino. And I know Dennis and Kane haven't seen the Crucifino of now, but he's turned into a raver DJ druggie, if you want to call it that. He just had a re-debut. Now, mind you, he just had a re-debut tag match with Tate Wilder and 2 other PC guys. Horrible re-debut. Horrible. One of his worst. And then he gets fired. He just put out on Instagram that he's retired. He's enjoying retirement right now. I don't know if he's retired forever, but what are your thoughts, Kane, on Luca Crucifino from lawyer to ravey druggie to future endeavored?
I don't even know who that is, bro.
You know who that is, dude? That's Tony D's like lawyer. Remember, it was Tony D, Stacks, and then there was a big tall guy that was the lawyer.
Oh yeah, him. Oh
Yeah.
man. But I'm bad with. Let me see. I gotta see his face.
If you look up Luca Crucifino 2026, you're gonna get surprised.
Okay. Let me look this up and
Okay. I'll go back to you. Okay. Cardi M, your thoughts on the Luca being gone?
Okay, Luca Crucifino.
Yep.
That's another one that is disappointing to me because why waste the time on the whole rebrand if you're just gonna get rid of him like 1 match later? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I would have liked to see where that was gonna go. Like, it was so absurd that people were talking about it, but maybe that freaked them out. Like, oh, this isn't working. But no, if people are talking about it, then let them talk. But I don't know.
Yeah.
They're lame.
Okay. I like that. Jet Fett, your thoughts on Luca Crucifino being released? She re-debuted just to get fired next week.
So
Not even
I
next week.
kinda,
3 days later.
yeah, I kind of forgot about him. Not gonna
Everyone
lie.
did.
Since he stopped being Tony D's lawyer or whatever, I completely forgot he even was there. He's- There's no shade to him. I just didn't like see anything of him until I saw like his stuff on Instagram. Like it's like looking totally different. So I was like, okay. And then now he's gone. So
Yeah. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Kane, you ready?
Okay. I see a little bit on him and stuff.
Right.
I do remember him and stuff. When he the guy that he knocked out Tony and Stacks.
No, reverse. Stacks knocked out Tony, left him in the desert, and then a year later he popped up and evolved as a raver.
It's a raver. I ain't got much for that.
Yeah. Okay. Which, by the way, shout out to Evolve Commentary. They brought it up. Like, oh yeah, he went to the desert for a year and came back like this. Like, that's called continuity. I love Evolve.
Yeah.
All right. Last name, and I think you know this one. The gatekeeper of NXT, Evolve, main event, NXT Speed when it used to be on Twitter. Dante Chen. Shout out to Terrell.
Terrell, worst arch nemesis.
Not anymore. Terrell buried the hatchet and said we're all good, and he feels bad for him. Kayfabe wise, yeah, he was the happiest man in the world. And by the way, I have to redo the unwanted list. This is gonna be really just ridiculous. Anyway, Kane, your thoughts on that? I hate that. Kane, your thoughts on that shit?
He's starting on me, man. I'm trying to figure out who these folks is.
You know, okay, my bad. Cardi M, your thoughts on Dante Chen? You know the history of him.
First of all, shout out to Terrell for making a heartfelt video, wishing him well.
Shout out to
yeah, and same sentiment here. Like, I think Dante Chen's cool. I guess we'll see where he goes from here. Yeah, I feel like he had a decent. He definitely had a solid fan base within Evolve. So, yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Okay. I love that he's being like really humble about this. If Terrell was here, kayfabe wise, he would destroy him.
Oh
Either
man.
way,
Well,
I
yes,
know, and I have
was
a
gonna
but.
say.
By the way, yeah, I know, but by the way,
I
Cardi
mean,
also.
I'm thinking of the crowd, and like he had
Yeah.
people out there with shirts and signs and stuff. Like he had a fan base that was showing up. Maybe it was just friends and family. I don't know, but he had people
Maybe.
showing up for him. So shout
Yeah,
out.
but by the way, Kane and Dennis.
Oh,
By the way, Kane and Dennis, he had actual people hold like 3 pieces of a dragon in the crowd for him. I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. Like no one's ever seen a dragon. Okay.
Yeah. I think I remember
Now you know,
remember a little
Kane.
bits and pieces of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't see him. Yeah.
He's
Dang.
been at Evolve. He's been at Evolve and main event for a minute, but we'll get you in a second. Jet Fett, your thoughts on Dante Chen?
So I didn't realize he was there for so long. I would see him lose to a bunch of people on NXT a bunch, and sometimes on SmackDown. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of shocked he lasted that long in NXT. Like usually, if you last that long, you're not, and with no call up, you're kind of screwed. So, I mean, I wish him the best, but yeah, I don't know.
Terrell's the same way too. D Walk.
how Hulk Hogan said.
Dante Chen.
Yeah.
you
No, I
go.
said how Hulk Hogan said. I guess he didn't cut the mustard.
And but by the way, 5 years, 147 matches. That's it. Which is a low number. If you look at it from the perspective of like, if you've been there for 5 years, you should have been doing at least like maybe 40 or 50. 40, 50 matches at most. Like even in dark matches, even in like house matches, like you're consistent, but you only did 147, which means your average is like maybe 20, 25 at the most.
But Kira Cesaro had more matches than that.
Yeah, but that's Tozawa. Don't shit on Tozawa. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the list. That's every single person that got released. And supposedly by other podcasters, we'll talk about, other so-called journalists, they're saying there's more.
Yeah, it's more.
There's more. So
name 10 that
end of the week.
Name it 10. Can you name 10 that you think that's go get cut?
Now, I'm not saying a damn thing because I love all the wrestlers involved. Don't you put that juju on me, man.
No, name
Don't you put that shit on me? No, man.
NXT Raw and SmackDown.
No, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. We're not gonna talk about that. Nope. Because guess what? Oh, we're just joking. And then tomorrow, freaking Layla Diggs, Mason Holiday, Nikita.
Hey, don't say
No.
You better not say nothing about Nikita right now.
I'm not trying to, but people are like, all these people got fired, and the consensus of Twitter is like, all these people got fired, but Nikita's still working. Like that's like people are not liking that Nikita's like, and people forget she's on Evolve. They're not promoting it enough to say like Nikita's on Evolve. Like,
but if you've been watching her in Evolve, she done got better. Like I said,
if you watch it in Evolve for real, she got tremendously better. Like fucking skill level beyond that what she needs. Like she's like if Evolve was based on like level 7 to 10s, Nikita's like a level 15. She doesn't deserve to be there anymore. She needs to be in NXT fighting Lola Vice for the belt.
Yeah,
bringing that shit back.
She left a comment about my comment when I named my new car Nikita. Like,
of course she did, man. She's a great person. But let's talk about the real meat and potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. We are here because of Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful. Most importantly, because of their bad, crappy journalism. And I say this for myself as a representative of the P.U.W.F. No one else is representing me, but just me, because I just want to bring up the facts.
I agree with you.
I know you agree with this, but at 4:55 p.m., I want to bring up a picture here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I circled it in the video, so focus on the bottom left corner, please.
Get his ass.
Okay. Now you see down. You see down there in the bottom left corner. Well, you can't see it there, but it's 4:55 p.m. 4:55 p.m. Sean Ross Sapp says in that tweet, "Oh, it's rumored that Aleister Black and Zelina Vega are gonna get fired at 5:09 p.m. I think I have it right here. It's one of these two. Let me see if I got this one right here.
When people call me, usually, or from there, it would say TK. Oh, sorry, it would say Stanford calling you, and that's when your heart's like, oh fuck. But this time, it said TKO, so I was like, ah, very telling. 5:09 p.m. is when I found out. So, yeah, that is the thing. But again, I think the biggest like holy fuck is that
Fuck you, TKO.
No, yes. Now we're going from the bottom to the top. We'll get to TKO in a second. I'm talking about the so-called journalists of Fightful Wrestling. Now, he comes out in the video later, which we show later. They saying that I'm sorry that it happened. You can't get mad at me because I'm just putting out the journalists. If it wasn't me, in 2 other minutes, someone else would have done it. In that same said video, he says that he put it like he told other people about Zelina Vega and everything else. Oh yeah, but here we go. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. We got a special guest. There we go. Hello, Chris from the from wrestling. Oh my God, from the Misfit Nation.
Misfit Nation. Yeah, go ahead. Continue. I don't want to interrupt too much. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we were talking about that. At 4:55 p.m., Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful Wrestling puts out a tweet saying that it's rumored that Zelina Vega and Aleister Black are getting released. 5:09 p.m. in the video that we just put out right now, it's confirmed that she got a call from TKO saying that you got fired from Future Endeavored. He comes out in the video later saying that, if it wasn't me, 2 minutes later it would have been somebody else. But he also confirms that he gave the exclusive to other wrestling journalisms. So I'm like, okay, fine. The fact I'm bringing up Sean Ross Sapp and everything else is the fact that he doesn't want to admit this, and we all know this. He's got fucking moles in WWE that give him the shit before the main guys even call the wrestlers. But the fact that he doesn't want to admit that, I get why, because you don't want to rule out your sources. But then shit on the wrestlers is the part I get mad at. Zelina Vega called you out and said, "Hey, you didn't give me a chance to let me say my piece to the world about I got fired." And I understand that she got it at 5:09, and then at 7:09, 7:12, Sean Ross Sapp posted, "Oh, Zelina Vega and Aleister they gave him 2 hours." I get that. But the fucked up part about this is that you found out 15 fucking minutes before Zelina. And then you put it out there 15 minutes in a tweet. Even if you say it's a rumor, it's still putting it out there. That means you fucking knew. Someone called you and say, "Hey, I heard a rumor someone's going to get released in about 15 minutes. It's Zelina, by the way." And then you put that shit out there. The fuck is that shit? I get it. You want to be the greatest fucking journalist out there. You want to be the guy that gets the scoops. But when you don't admit that you got fucking insider trading, you a bitch.
Yeah.
You a straight fucking bitch. That's why I get mad. And I have an example of another person that happened last year, but we are always gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Chris from Krishan the Don from the Misfit Nation podcast and the Kayfabe Cartel with a K, ladies and gentlemen, not with a C. How are you, sir?
I'm good. The retired Kayfabe Cartel. I'm out of the wrestling business.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You guys are my only connection.
Oh, thank you, sir. We appreciate that.
Man.
But before,
go on. Oh, go ahead. No, I was just gonna give you like a counterpoint to what you just said, but if you have some, I'm trying to be polite.
No, don't be polite. Don't be polite.
Yeah, Chris. Krishan the Don being
polite.
Just give us
it just holds up the show. Yeah, you're right. I'm a little confused on like why people are mad at him. I don't like Sean Ross Sapp either. Like I'm somewhat familiar with him. I think he's a scumbag. And he's a goofy liberal also. Second thing though, I don't understand like the thing of like why are people mad? Or like, I'll just bring it to you, Alex, because you're the one that made the argument. Why is he 2 questions? Why is he wrong for announcing it? like announcing even it as a rumor? And also, why is he wrong for not wanting to give up like his secret sources? That's kind of a normal thing in journalism. And then I do have a criticism for Sean Ross Sapp, and I'll let you go first.
Okay, I'll go from backwards to forwards. The second question, yes, I would have rephrased that. He doesn't have to reveal that he like his names of the sources, but stop saying that someone else, like, oh, I got it from somebody else, and like, no, dude, you got it from the source, and then you trickled it down to other wrestling in like journalisms, like bodyslam.net and all these other places. Because I've noticed a weird pattern in 24 hours. The second he says something, everyone else copy pastes it all the way down the line in the next 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, stuff like that. But when he gets caught on something that he puts out there and saying, and people coming out saying, well, you're lying because this and this and it, his response, and this is why I don't like him either, he blocks you. He doesn't let you have a simple debate. He blocked me for no fucking reason. I just said, hey, by the way, a year ago, a wrestler on Evolve, which again, you don't know who it is. It's her name was Gentala. She is the partner of Dragunov right now. So she a year ago found out that she got released by Sean Ross Sapp. An hour later, TKO called her. That's the and then she asked him, how did you find out about my release before I even found out? He never responded. Every time someone brings up the Gentala thing, he blocks you or deflects.
Well, it's obvious he has, much like Dave Meltzer had for since the 80s. He had his little moles in WWE that would give him information, and a lot of the times it ended up being other wrestlers. It wasn't even like some guy working behind the scenes. So and also another thing, a lot of the times it's WWE themselves that want things leaked. You know what I mean? So it could be a lot of different things. The thing is that I honestly don't think he did anything wrong in reporting on information that he got. Yeah. I understand why Selena is mad at that, because she wanted to maybe announce it on her own terms, sure, but that's kind of the way the world works. Sometimes you don't get everything you want.
Now, D-Walk, I have a subsequent question on this. Now, as a person of morality and ethics, just like all of us here in the panel. Sorry, my cats are acting crazy. Now, mind you, most people that he reported, they afterwards would either put a picture out there and not really put a statement, like just put a picture, everything else. My question is that and understanding this as a worker, if you work at a job all your life, right, and then they just call you, and then Keisha down the corner of that damn job just tells everybody that you got fired, would you be mad at Keisha or would you be mad at the company at the moment?
Well, that's different because Keisha works for the company.
Okay.
I got one.
If somebody down, or if somebody just like that knew somebody in the company announced it on Twitter that I'm getting fired from my job. Yeah, I'd be mad I'd be mad at the company as well. I think the thing is that Selena is more mad at the whole situation and she's trying to take it out on Sean. I think that's what I'm more taking it as, because she could have just went hey, I wish I would have been able to announce it, but it is what it is. Instead, she goes, I wish I would have been able to announce it, but Sean Ross Sapp is a piece of shit, basically saying that. She kind of went a little too hard on the guy, and I'm like, I don't like the guy either, but he's doing his job.
No, I get that.
Journalism is a scummy job.
Yes.
It is what it is.
And go on, D-Walk. You've been wanting to say something.
I was just promoting this. Popcorn is caramel, hot popcorn and cheddar popcorn.
Oh my God, it's
real good, and it is very delicious.
Okay, we love you too, sir. Now let's pivot a little bit here.
People got to make everything hot.
I don't freaking know, man. That's just life. Now,
it's caramel popcorn.
Cardi M, since you're here, gracing our presence, what are your thoughts on what I just said? That's what's been happening with me for the last 24 hours. Everyone's been going after Sean Ross Sapp, and his immediate thing is block. And I'm like, all right. And I'm a nobody. You know this, Christian. I'm a nobody wrestling podcaster, except we are one of the five. We are one of the best 5 podcasters of Evolve around the whole entire world. Clock it. That's one of
There
us.
you go.
There we go. But other than that, Cardi, your thoughts?
Crap! I feel like my train of thought just went out the window. No, okay. If you're gonna stand by what you did, fine. But the point is that you could have had the integrity to not announce somebody else's business before they found out. Like that's kind of black. And I don't know, when anybody says like, "Oh, well, if I didn't do it, somebody else would have," like you know that's some villain. That's a villain phrase right there. Like I don't know. It's giving TMZ. Like okay, yeah, TMZ does what they does, but nobody really likes them for it, except for the people that can't wait 5 minutes to get news. Like, is it really that deep?
I mean, the thing is her business is already public, so it's just there's a different line that's towed there, and it's a very public company. I just again, it's his job. That's what he's supposed to do. Here's the thing that I find funny though, is I don't really hear anybody, and I don't know if he announced all the names or more names than her, but I don't see a lot of like outrage about other people's names getting announced. It's
there's
just
one.
Zelina.
There's one. There's like number 5 trending on Twitter right now. Hashtag we want Kyrie. Yes.
Which is a bunch of horseshit.
Whoa. I love you like a brother, but wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute, sir.
Okay, can I say one thing?
Yes, go on, Cardi.
Before you get to that, I will say it's not about Selena Vega. It's the principle of it, because I didn't know that this happened with Gintala when she was released like months ago. So it's the principle of it's just messed up to, you know, it's like opening Twitter and finding out you got fired. Like imagine doing that.
Yeah.
But that's all. Continue.
Yeah, that's the company's fault for letting that information out. Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily especially if somebody's a journalist. Now this is what I don't like about Sean Ross Sapp is he toes the line of journalism where if he gets in trouble for journalism, he goes, "Hey, I'm just a guy on the internet." And then when it's
my god,
and then for the Zelina thing, he goes, "Hey, I'm just a journalist," and it's like, bro, you can't have it both ways. You gotta like stand. So I get you on the integrity thing. Stand on what you are, and just live with it.
Thank you. Yeah. And I learned that from you because recently I had somebody on my other channel. Check out Rican Reactions. They didn't like my Rican versus Tourist video. Can you please take it down? Can you blur the name, redact the blur the face, redact the name, and redact the place? I'm like, so you just want me to make it into a story? No, that's not me. You know that, Chris. I'm like, what's the point of wasting my time in editing and saying the truth? And then the one of the family members, which I understand, RIP to that person. Oh, take everything out and make it into like a Cinemax movie, but they can't say the fuck words and they can't show blood. That is not the fucking movie. It's like it's straight to cable movie.
How about you just make one of those movies where it's like some names were changed to protect the family? That's basically what they want you to do.
Unsolved Mysteries. I missed that show.
Yeah.
God. But yes, but back. Let's JetFet. What are your thoughts on this? On the Sean Ross Sapp Zelina Vega thing? Again, you are a special guest.
So my thoughts are, I never really had a problem with Sean Ross Sapp because that's how I found out about releases for the longest time before I deleted Twitter. But I mean, yeah, I get where Zelina's coming from. It probably is pretty shitty to find out that you're getting fired and then it's already out there. So I get where she's coming from. I'm more so on her side than Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful. Don't really. Yeah, that's really it for me.
So do he work for Bob Sapp? Man, the Bob dude, he have no works with WWE, right? He just took our predict stuff, right?
Not really predictive. He has moles in the system that tells him shit before it comes out. That's what Meltzer had. But that's what most people have over there too. Like it's not that hard.
He not getting income from there.
No. He just he pays to get paid. But I want to say to Chris, but that's the thing I don't like about Sean Ross Sapp. He's just like Meltzer. Meltzer has friends like Chris said. Chris Sean, like, oh, there's wrestler friends that he probably talks to, like, and there's a lot of wrestler friends that are freaking mouthy and just chatty Cathys that will just say anything for like just for attention. We all know this. It's the weird age of wrestling. But I want to say and explain to Krishan why I don't like Sean Ross Sapp. Not Sean Ross Sapp specifically, but just Fightful Wrestling. Now, recently, in the last year of me making the one of the number one Evolve brands across the whole entire world of post reviews, I found out that Fightful Wrestling doesn't watch Evolve, doesn't even review Evolve. I'm like, wow, you guys are stupid. This is like from the ground up. And they made fun of Laney Luck for Crohn's disease. They didn't understand the booking of Evolve for Kendall Gray and various other things. And every time I bring it up, they don't really like it. And I tell people, if you're going to crap on a product, watch the product. And then I will respect you because you're watching the product and giving me a perspective. If you don't watch your shit, I'm going to shit on you. And for Fightful, if you keep crapping on Evolve on your NXT reviews, which I know who you are, Alex, and the other girl, I'm just going to go to your commentary. I'm going to go to your live chat and say, hey, here's the factual thing that's happening on Evolve. Here's the factual thing that's happening on in wrestling. Because if you guys are high and mighty in fucking Mount Olympus, I live in Puerto Rico, fuck you. Look down and realize that you're missing so much shit in wrestling. Oh, Kelly Armstrong is your rookie of the year in Fightful, but yet you never see any of her matches except for one. Are you serious? Oh, hey, Krishan, you're the rookie of the year in YouTube. I never watched the Misfit Nation, but I heard that it's pretty good. Here you go. The fuck is that shit?
I'll still take it.
You'll still take it. I mean, obviously she did. She took it. She took it. She made a video like, oh, thank you guys and everything. But it's hollow. It means nothing. You're telling me you don't watch my shit. Yo, you the best fucking podcast out there. I don't watch your shit, though. I look at numbers. Then what's the... No. So for me, fuck that shit. But let's go. Let's go to Kai. Yeah.
Alex turned into Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
No, I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed because I hate that people are like, oh, Evolve fucking sucks. I don't watch it, but it must suck. If you don't fucking watch it, you don't notice that Tyra May Steele, a legit gold medalist, is being portrayed like a fucking monster. Do we have a monster, a female monster in the women's division? Anyone can raise their hands up? No. Sorry. We have a guy, Krishan. We have the new Undisputed Era, but they're called the Mog Squad, which is just 4 guys who are muscle guys that value muscle over anything.
Oh, they're doing the looks maxing thing.
Yes.
That's where mogging comes from.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds
that's
fun.
What I mean. It is. Like, one character throughout a whole year was acting heelish, but he was being a babyface. The storyline was so perfect that once he turned heel, it made the most sense. Shout out to Coach FCHW. He still has the kayfabe belief that he didn't turn heel. It was a clone. Either way, that's what I mean. That's the love Evolve. What happens? I tell people who are old like me, hey, by the way, did you watch NXT back in 2014-15? Yeah, it was awesome. Why? Because it was all cool and underground. Isn't that Evolve? So you crap on, you remember your memories, but don't fuck you guys. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. That's all
isn't I like Alex's energy tonight. Is Evolve just women?
No.
Alex,
okay, it's not. All right.
Alex turned into the Incredible Hulk in this bitch.
No, I'll explain Evolve. Like Evolve is just like NIL wrestlers that they know that they can't put in NXT at the moment because they're like, okay, these guys are not ready. So let's figure out something. We have a human Barbie doll and it's Gall, greatest fucking player ever right there. We have a cowboy that was a cowboy in the beginning, but now is turning into something great, Tate Wilder. We have a 6'8" fucking Rey Mysterio in Sam Holloway, Krishan. Imagine a 6'8" motherfucker doing fucking crazy aerial shit. All right, that's what I mean. And then we have a Aaron Rourke, the first ever openly gay champion. Which reality? Oh, whatever. The motherfucker is cut like a fucking gym bro, and he has done wrestling for 10 years. And he has 2 evil versions. He has an evil version called the Evil Gay in Indies, and in here in Evolve, he's a good guy. That's what I mean. Like Evolve is so weird with so many characters, but there's a consistent fucking storyline. And also Gabe Sapolsky, the first booker of the original Evolve, he's the booker. He is the complete booker in that.
You know,
So I
Alex,
trust
you
him.
just used it. You just used a good word. Very simple word too. Weird. Wrestling has lost its weirdness, and I don't like it.
Yes.
Everybody's too normal.
That's the
I
best thing about
missed
Evolve. Go on.
All right, maybe I'll have to check it out. I don't know. You've been trying to put me on for a while. So.
It's dude. There's a guy called Max Abrams, and every time he talks, he says sunglasses off. He continues his sentence. Once he's done, sunglasses back on. Like, come on. That alone is like, okay, that's just fucking weird as fuck. But it's interesting. And again, the women wrestlers, they bust their ass. They're not lazy. They bust their ass to give you fucking 5-star matches. And Wendy Chu finally won a belt, Krishan. Finally, after 7 years.
I don't know who she is.
Oh, sleep. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. Back to this. Let's hear JD from New York and his thoughts on the releases.
Hey, Ari, what about this one? I got one for you. How about let me put on my Zoe Stark, Ari. What about Zoe Stark, man? What's she about? Oh, she's been out with an injury for 9 months. Oh man, yeah, I heard some really great things about her, Ari. I heard she was uber athletic. Spent some time in NXT. Oh, man, yeah, she got hurt, man. Unfortunately, she got hurt. She just got cleared, Ari. What do we do? Get rid of her. Just let her go. We don't. Zoe Stark. Who's Zoe Stark, man? Zoe Stark. You people are fucking mental. You're fucking mental. This has nothing to do with Ari Emanuel. Nothing to do with Mark Shapiro. Nothing. The only thing that it has to do with Ari and Mark Shapiro is they give Triple H a number, and Triple H and Nick Khan go over the names, and Triple H makes the appropriate cuts so that he meets the quota of Ari Emanuel and Mark Shapiro. And whoever else is on the fucking board of directors, which right now are public enemy number 1. If you're going to blame anybody, blame Triple H. Every time there were cuts, who did we blame? Did we blame Michael Hayes? Did we blame the fucking board of directors surrounding Vince McMahon? Or was it Vincent Kennedy McMahon who made the budget cuts? So why would anybody be in a position to deflect the budget cuts today away from Paul Levesque?
Okay. Now, before I get to Krishan, because I want to hear his thoughts on this, it has been confirmed that actually in this particular time of the 24 cuts, it was not Triple H's call. It was actually Arya and the other persons. So he had no say in this at all. They just looked at the numbers and told Triple H, this is the people we're going to cut. Do I have any say in this? No. Sorry. So, Krishan, your thoughts on the fact that, again, this is based on numbers, and I only get mad because Tyron May Steele, who's I said this before you got here, a legit Olympic gold medalist since Kurt Angle, they fired her because of things. Would you have kept her? Even if, doesn't matter. You got an Olympic gold medalist. No other company right now, Krishan, has an Olympic gold medalist in their roster. No one else.
Well, I have to do this in 2 different ways.
Yes.
One is would I do it if I was running the company, and and then the other way is me putting myself in their shoes and their whole strategy. From their strategy, sure, anybody is expendable, right? Because it's about, except the people that are actually making money for the company. That's all they care about. They're no longer in the business of building stars. That's why they have so many celebrities come in. And also what is it, YouTube stars, and anybody that goes viral, they'll give a fucking shot to. It's because they're not in the business of taking time to build stars anymore. So they're more thinking the Cody Rhodes formula is we're gonna cut you if we don't think you're worth anything, and you go out and make a name for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Make something of yourself, and then come back, and then we'll do something with you. They may have developmental, but they're not as patient as they used to be. And part of the reason why, and this is the biggest part that I disagree with JD on, is the reason why Vince got the blame. And as much as I'd love to blame Triple H, I love to blame Triple H for things. This is not his fault, even if I didn't hear what Alex said before this. We just have to understand Triple H does not have the same power in this company that Vince has. Vince was the end of the line. Like the buck stopped with Vince. That was always the line. Triple H isn't that guy. He's never been that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even that guy when it comes to guiding superstars. Triple H has never built a fucking superstar in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Like so it's like
Shawn Michaels.
That's the thing. Shawn Michaels, everybody else around him probably has, but he hasn't. So it's like, that's pretty much my crux of it, is like that, it is what it is. The company's going to do what they want. I've accepted it as a wrestling fan, and it hurts me. And that's why I haven't watched wrestling that much anymore, because I can't get invested in people. That's the whole point of wrestling. You get invested in people. You can't anymore.
Damn,
now,
he sounded like me drinking.
Some good Easter. Now, first off, if he is Mazel Tov. Second, I want to say, as an Easter egg to probably make your eyes sparkle, Undertaker is booking AAA exclusively. It's all 100% Undertaker, and that was not a AAA. Really? I found out that was not a AAA decision. That was actually the board of directors. Yeah, they needed somebody for creative. Triple H endorsed Undertaker, like, hey, this guy has been here for the longest, and he pitched it, and he said, yeah, go. And ever since then, AAA has been the most hottest fucking item in WWE in the last 2 months. If you can look up Americano versus Americano fight outside, that was better than anything that WrestleMania was trying to hype up. Every week. I'm actually, after this show and after I talk to Cardi M, I'm going to watch AAA, because I know that Undertaker has been booking this shit awesomely. So I just wanted to say that first off.
When is that match versus match?
That's at the end of May. They were smart. They're like, we're not going to do this next week. We're going to skip this until the end of the month, and we're going to stretch this out and then set this up. And which, by the way, Krishan, the best thing about AAA is that when Gable went over there, he was a babyface. He got hurt. He came back as a heel, and the second Americano is a babyface.
Yeah, I hear Mexico loves Ludwig because he actually like sort of ingratiated himself into the Mexican culture, and he learned how to speak Spanish. I think he even married a Mexican woman. Like he really fucking committed to that.
He married. No, he's not married. He's dating. He's dating one of the Spanish announcers in AAA. Like the Kathy Kelly of Triple H. He's dating one of them.
I gotta say, Ludwig's list of broads that he's had, I want to fucking murder him.
Man.
Out of jealousy.
If I had money, I'd be getting that. If I had money like that, I'd be having all the bad ones too.
I love my girlfriend, but when Cardi M saw the list too, she'd be like, damn, lucky Ludwig.
If my girl's watching right now, I just want her to know I'd leave her for every woman on Ludwig's list.
Yeah. I love my girlfriend. I can't say that. Oh, she's right here live. She's literally right here at the bottom right. I want to say.
We're going to hear a thump in a minute, and we ain't going to hear from Alex in a minute.
I'm in Puerto Rico. She's in Philly. I'm safe. But JetFet, your thoughts?
He's really about to be the invisible man.
Yes. But JetFet, your thoughts?
He'll be a silent man too.
What's your jet?
JetFet, your thoughts?
My thoughts on what what's his name? JD? What's
JD from NY.
That guy. So 99% of the stuff that guy says, I can't listen to because I don't know. I don't like the guy. But yeah, I mean, I can believe that you say Triple H didn't know. I find that a bit hard to believe. because he's, you know, it kind of felt like, I don't know, the way SmackDown was booked. Yeah, you know what? I have no idea. I don't know anymore.
And
They said
don't know.
I think
They
it's
said
I think it's
Triple H
easy to
is
he's
believe.
right though.
Triple H
They
is
said
a lot of you guys got to understand. Triple H is a pushover. He's not Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
no.
Vince McMahon didn't
not
do
anymore.
anything he didn't want to do.
They said Triple H got the last call on who get fired, and
And,
my man
yeah,
sound like he 3 bottles in.
not this
Listen,
time.
when they pulled
Not-
Triple H into a TKO meeting, they're like, "All right, this is what
Yeah.
you're gonna do, you big nose motherfucker."
Damn,
Yeah.
why you
Shut
shut
your
your
mouth.
mouth?
He does have a big
Damn,
nose.
big
That's the
nose.
truth, though. He does have a big nose and a balding ass head. But it's a
Do
truth.
you really?
Hey,
Do you guys really believe that Triple H thought WrestleMania 42 was a good show?
Oh,
Like in his heart of hearts.
except for the
No.
Oba, that was it. That was the highlight of my whole WrestleMania. Oba
Yeah.
destroying Brock Lesnar.
that-
That was it.
And then Brock Lesnar basically retiring. That was
Yeah.
it.
and they was mad
It
at
was
Brock. They was mad
Cody
at him. They
Rhodes-
said,
Yes.
I'm gonna say this. 2 things. Worst WrestleMania I've ever seen
Oh,
in my life. I think it's the
Oh, yeah.
worst that I've down in history. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton was the worst match I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
Did not make one bit of fucking sense. It was a piece of shit. It was all over the place. It was like an autistic wrote the fucking match. Like it just they have a Make-A-Wish kid just go like, "Hey, what do you want us to do?"
Yeah. It wasn't that great. The women's matches didn't get respected. The ladder match was predictable. The Oba
Ladder match
was
was good.
the ladder match was good, but it was good, but it was predictable. You knew Penta wasn't gonna lose because Penta was already like promoted on AAA like a week before that he was gonna fight Viking Jr. So like you kind of knew it. Like,
I really thought Javon should have had that one.
Oh yeah. Don't say
I thought that
Joe.
should have
Joe
been his
doesn't-
moment.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that out loud. Joe doesn't
Really?
like that. Joe does not like that. Joe does not want Javon anything at all. Anything. He wants Javon.
I gotta
to go back
say,
to the
He
LSU.
wasn't like that
I
either.
hate I hate flippy wrestlers, but I think Javon won me over because he has like a special kind of flair to what he does. I almost compare him to Jeff Hardy. Like Jeff Hardy was a flippy guy, but he had a certain flair to what he did that made it like special. Like the way he just moved. I don't know what it was.
When
if
you
he
get a
picked up
chance-
50 pounds,
Yes, but here's the thing, though. Also true, D-Walk. But here, remember, if you can find this when you get a chance, Krishan, look up the best. Like JetFet was actually looking it up right before we came in. Look up the best 50 moves of Trill London. That was the evolution of Jeff Hardy. Like I love Javon, but once I saw Trill London, like sit down, son. Like
promo?
no, he was
promo. His old gimmick.
No, he's like his whole gimmick was like he idolized Jeff Hardy, so he was doing Jeff Hardy moves. But once you watch him wrestling, like this guy can do way more than Jeff Hardy at his age, and he can show it. The problem.
Oh wait, Trill London is a different guy.
Yeah, Trill London is a different guy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
He was a former quarterback in football, and then he became a wrestler. But the problem with him, not a problem, but like his weakness is that he has really bad depression. Like he just got released too, and he got released too in the bookings. So we were saying here like this guy had so much potential, and he should go to at least TNA or AEW because in his ability to do things that even every coach in LFG and every like big ass guy in the back said the same thing. This guy is if Jeff Hardy wasn't on drugs, sober, and just hardcore at his age. He's only like 24, 25, Trill London. So imagine 24, 25-year-old Jeff Hardy, not on drugs, not being stupid, and pushing his body to the limits every single time, but getting better.
Well, that just shows that all Jeff Hardy needed to fuel him was depression. That's the one thing they have in common.
I feel bad, but that's the truth. But that is the damn truth. But here's the part I want to say about TKO before we get to the next segment. So TKO and Triple H, and we know there's more cuts coming. They said it. By the end of this weekend, there's more people leaving. We don't know who. And by the way, it was only SmackDown people that got cut. So mostly Raw people probably will get cut as well. So I feel bad for Raw people. I feel bad. I feel bad as fuck. But you just and I feel bad for NXT. I'm glad you don't watch it, Krishan, because NXT is literally bare bones right now. Like everyone left, and you only got Tony D'Angelo and then a few other people. Shout out to Evolve people. You know, they're awesome. There's
It's
nothing
reset
there.
mode.
I
Reset
know.
mode for
There's
NXT.
reset mode -5. That's what happens. Like we got the birthright in NXT. They're boring as okay. We got the birthright plus Stacks. I'm sorry, Stacks. I don't know if you ever hear this, but I will never call you the birthright. I'll call you birthright plus Stacks. You marry Ariana, then I'll call you the birthright. You ain't married Ariana yet. You just doing the bump and grind. Okay, I know. You can be a Stedman. I know who Stedman is.
Now, tell me if you guys like if this has like been confirmed, but I saw that they signed Little Yachty to be Trick's manager going forward.
Confirmed. Yep.
This is the thing that I think people need to understand. They're looking for star power. They don't care if you're a wrestler. You get what I mean? So they gotta make some room for a Little Yachty. They're probably gonna sign Speed.
Oh,
you get what I mean? They did already. Exactly. Logan Paul's been there. Like they're gonna start signing. They're gonna start signing these stars that already are built.
Yeah.
And it's just here's a bunch of next WrestleMania might just be a bunch of celebrities wrestling each other.
And that sucks too. Fuck that shit. Like I respect Speed. Like I respect Speed because he can like if he does the work, he can be like Bad Bunny, like a surprise in the ring. But I don't need to see Jelly Roll again. I don't need to see any. No, Pat McAfee's gone forever. He said it like I'm not coming back. The hate that he got from that promo was so overwhelming. He's like, I'm never coming back to wrestling again. That was your fault, you fucking idiot. Hey, TKO, you're giving me the script. This is fucking suicide. Well, I'll give you a bunch of money. I don't care about the fucking money. Like, fuck that. That should have been
The
your
best-
answer, Pat McAfee.
Listen, the best we'll get is like maybe some washed up football players. You get what I mean? Like old boxers and UFC fighters and shit like that. That's what they're going towards. Sadly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're gonna have sprinkled in there some wrestlers. However, I think the thing that they need to acknowledge too is that let's get away from this Cody Rhodes fucking formula. Like I've been saying it for years at this point. It's going to fail and it failed. Like it's just not he's not the guy. And I think they're starting to realize that, but they're now going like, okay, here's the fail safe is not going back to the tried and true, it's going to celebrities.
Yeah. And think about it this way. Like, oh, give Braun the belt for Cody. Okay, and then what? He hangs out with the Vision for a whole year where Paul Heyman every single freaking week comes out. I get it. But the NWO formula only gets so stale so fast. Like, for fucking sakes. Like, Cody was the guy because he just kissed so much ass in politics, so much in the back that he's just the god heir apparent. But now we got Roman Reigns back just for the summer. And for what? For what? That's the part I tell wrestling fans. Oh, we got Roman Reigns back. Oh, yeah, great. We have him for the summer. And then what? And, like, you fired people, and you're going to fire more people throughout this whole summer. Like, what? Like, do you expect Shiloh Hill to come from NXT straight to Raw to fight Roman Reigns and win the belt? Fuck off. Sorry. You're right about Cody Rhodes. I'm getting tired of him. Like, Fatu should win the belt. Try something. Like, somebody... Like, I want Braun Breaker to win the belt, but I want him to win the belt by himself and be by himself. Sink or swim.
He's the only logical wrestler right now that I can see that could, like, possibly revamp things if he won the belt. Like, there's no... I think they completely fucked up when they had Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns for that title at WrestleMania. I think it just completely... It knocked everything out of loop. And now, ever since they've been trying, and they were denying it for like 2 years, and they're just now getting like to the point where I think they're thinking like Cody Rhodes is not our guy. Let's go back to Roman. But now fans don't see Roman the same way anymore. They've completely just fucked it up.
Like he's a good wrestler, but he's just boring. Like, oh great, Roman's here. He's gonna say, acknowledge me and be a dick again. We saw that for 3 years. We don't need to see that for the summer. Like why? Like and Oba, I swear to God, you need to win that belt in 6 months. You need to win.
All right, so get ready for the bloodline war.
What blood?
I think what needs to happen is Braun Breaker needs to win that belt. They've already screwed up Braun Breaker like 4 years ago. Yeah. They should have made Braun Breaker undefeated, right? He wins the belt. They should have done the Goldberg thing. I don't know why they didn't just do it. And just do the ending of it right, where the person to really like dethrone him at this point would be Oba. And that would really make Oba mean something. Like, give Oba his whole, maybe even make it undefeated versus undefeated, you know? And make that mean something.
That could work, yeah.
All right.
They already screwed it up, though. Like, they made Braun Breaker too, like, he sold too much. And he was like, he had like a competitive match with Sami Zayn. That's when I was like, I'm like, Braun Breaker's been killed for me.
Yeah. Yeah. You all?
But y'all see how big he done got, though? It looks like he the eighth Braun Breaker.
But that's but here's the point I want to say, because we have other people here. Cardium, if you're still there, I love you, by the way. I love you with all my heart. Now, second.
Still here. What's up?
What are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on Braun Breaker? Because again, we have all these people coming in. We're gonna have people leaving. Braun Breaker could be like, who do you want Cody to lose to? Honestly, because Cody needs to lose the belt to somebody. Roman, I don't know who the hell to take the belt off Roman by the end of the summer. If you don't take the belt off him by the end of the summer, you're the dumbest guys ever, because we're just doing the Brock thing for a year. But what are your thoughts on who should take the belt off Cody?
Sorry, it took me a second to understand the question. Okay, I guess if you're talking about Braun Breaker, I think he would be a good contender to take the belt off Cody. And in terms of Roman Reigns, didn't he just took the belt off CM Punk, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to see a particularly long championship for him either. So, but who will take the belt off him? Over Femi. Final thoughts.
JetFet, your thoughts on who should take the belt off Cody?
Belt off who?
Cody.
I'm gonna probably just say, I don't know. I think Randy still wins it off him.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, Randy, like, you'll be 15. If I was smart, Randy, you better politic to get to 17 so you can tie Cena just to piss off Cena. Oh, the greatest thing ever. Fuck you, Cena. I'm 17 too. And then Flair comes out of nowhere at age 100. Well, I'm 21, you dumbasses. I'll take your wife for $1,000. Which, ladies and gentlemen, there's more videos out there. There's so many more videos for $1,000. You can make Flair say anything. Anyway, D-Walk, who should take the belt off Cody?
Logan Paul.
Wow.
Next.
No, I was joking.
No. You lost. No. Kane.
No, I did it just to make you mad.
No, you lost. That's not funny.
No, I knew it's gonna make you mad though. That's why I said it.
You made everybody mad.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that. No,
I do it because I don't know. I was gonna make Alex say something.
I just want to see the IWC get so angry. That'd be funny.
Yeah, you know what? Now that Jet said that, I kind of want it to happen.
See, that's the crap. Like just the troll. He'll be the trolling shit. You know how much ego that motherfucker would have, and he would get in so much trouble between the.
This is why I think it's the correct fix, because we've realized that the whole finish the story hashtag and everybody bitching about that was actually a troll too. Because everybody that was doing that is now going, we were wrong. And it's like, yeah, you were just trying to be contrarians. We were telling you this is what wrestling is. It's not finish the story. The story always continues. It's wrestling.
But that's the bad thing about Roman though. Like now Roman's like, I gotta bring the bloodline back. Like, no, dude, we did that shit. We're gonna get another Sami Zayn in the group again.
Well, just be ready. It's coming. The bloodline war coming.
I know, but like we just lost the Wyatt 6, which bothers me so much because You were stuck with the Timu bloodline with the MFTs, and now they ain't got nobody else. I swear to God, if you bring up the Vanity Project to SmackDown, fuck you
Hey,
guys. The
it's
Vanity
gonna be
Project
so
needs to
many.
stay down to NXT.
It's gonna be so many Samoans for the debut. Cause you seen all of them was in the ring. We still haven't seen Zilla, Noah, Lance. Like yeah, it's a bloodline war coming.
Too many
That's
damn,
okay, I
too many damn
guess.
kids.
But you know what? Here's a question. Here's a question for everybody. What's this?
Wait, Alex, can I before can you hold that real quick? I
Yeah, of
gotta
course,
tell you
of
who
course.
I think is gonna win the title from Cody because they set
No,
it up.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Logan
CM
Paul.
CM Punk.
Mm.
They set it up on Monday, and that's gonna be like SummerSlam ish.
That makes it so much worse. You give it to another. Give it to the older guy. Great promo,
Yep.
fine. You can shoot great promos, but then it's just you're not giving any new people. You're literally doing
I don't want it.
what
I don't want it
Vince
either.
was doing. I don't love it either. I don't fucking love it either, dude. Vince had a problem of not pushing young talent. He had a really shitty problem about that part. And CM Punk is just epitomizing the same thing that you fucking hated about Vince. You fucking hypocrite.
But that's
God.
again now you've reached the point of why this whole system is gonna fail inevitably.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna go, okay, Braun Breaker, but does Braun Breaker sell T-shirts? Does he sell tickets? I don't know. Logan Paul is the famous guy. Let's go with that.
He
You
sells
get what I mean? Like, yeah, that's the thing that's
that.
inevitably gonna hold these guys back unless you're gonna start seeing wrestlers doing
Yeah.
more like Braun Breaker doing a fucking gaming stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna completely ruin wrestling because it's gonna ruin the
And
mystique
yeah.
of these guys.
And what's sad is that look, you can push Trick, you can push Oba, you can push Javon, you can push some of these young guys to go after Roman and even set themselves up for the future. Mind you, Javon doesn't have to win, and freaking Trick doesn't have to win. That's fine. But if Oba goes after Roman, as I say this, it is a railroad of infinity. Nothing shall stop it. Nothing shall get in its way. That should be Oba's. Like he should have the Brock Lesnar origin storyline where he came in, dominated, and just dominated for 2 years straight. That should be Oba. And if we're not doing that, then yeah, TKO, you just want to sell random shit, honestly. And that's the dumbest thing ever.
Let me tell you how I think it's gonna go, Alex, and then last thing I'll say on this because I know how corporate works.
Yeah.
They're quarterly. They think quarterly. If by the end of the quarter, Oba isn't getting more traction or there isn't some kind of projection that we're going to make this amount of money from Oba Femi, you're going to see him like really flounder. And sadly, you may think it's like impossible because of how he's being portrayed right now. But 6 months from now, WWE they get scared. And they're like, I'm not going to take the chance on him. We're not going to invest this money.
No, I have a final statement before I get to Cardi about what I want to say. What I want to say. Then you guys can keep going. My final statement is that you fire all these female wrestlers, Kairi Sane, Zoe Stark, Albert Fry. You bring back Paige for a multi-year contract, knowing that she won't fight every single time. She'll fight maybe once every 2 months. No. Then you bring back Nikki Bella, who is a legit domestic abuser. It's legit. I'm not making it up. It's out there in the fucking records. You bring back Brie Bella, which again, it's just for the nostalgia. I get it, but they're not going to last.
No.
Both of them.
I don't think it. I agree if they're not going to last, but it's not about nostalgia. This is the thing we got to understand. It's because the Bellas had a reality show. I think Nikki Bella was on Dancing with the Stars.
That's how she found her. That's how she found her
she
husband.
Dates famous guys.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. She dates famous guys. Like she's a tabloid fucking whore. Like not, I don't mean that, she is probably a whore, but my point is that she knows how to play the game and that's why she's there. And her sister's probably there just as like hey, let me get my sister on. Nepotism,
Yeah, that's
but
true. That's true.
That's what it's about, guys. And I'm sorry. That's what it's about, and that's what we need to accept.
Yeah.
Until they sell it to the Saudis, and maybe Vince takes it back over.
Oh, that's another episode for that. Who's gonna say something? Go on now.
We got to talk about Kyrie before we go because you wanted to get on me about that.
Yes. Now, the whole thing about Kyrie Zane, this is why I get mad. You bring back the Bellas, you bring back all these people, and you lose Kyrie. There was Kyrie, Iro, Asuka. You had 3 Japanese women who are certifiably the best women wrestlers out there in the market. They can bring seats, they can bring in money, they can bring in people. And you fire one of the 3. You fire them during a storyline that doesn't make sense. Because again, everyone's saying the same thing. Why didn't you just let Kyrie go after Asuka, finish the storyline, like just finish the feud, and then let her go? It would have been the biggest fucking pop. Everybody's waiting for it. That's the point I get mad. Like,
it's been going on for like fucking what, 2 years at this point?
Yes. It should have been Kyrie. No, Asuka. No. And then right there.
There's a reason that James and sleep in massive dog houses far from strangers. Number 2, wolf dog. The higher the wolf percentage, the closer you are to living with a wild.
This wasn't a wolf dog. But I want to say about the wolf
dog.
Okay, so
the new wrestler, Wolf dog.
I guess so. I don't know. I know there's a guy called Starboy, but I want to say that Cardium, if you're still there, and I love you. What are your thoughts on just what would you do if Kyrie was still here? Because again, it's a travesty. What would you do? Like, would you let her finish the storyline, or just
No, I'm with Krishan on this one. Like, I think that they should have finished the storyline. Like, whether it happens now or whether it happened 2 months ago, it should happen. Like, Kyrie should get her lick back on Asuka. That's what I think. But now that's not going to happen because they fumbled the bag. So.
Yeah, and I want to say for all these wrestlers, there are 3 places you can go: TNA, New Japan, and even CMLL. For now, go over there, have fun, reinvent yourself. For Luca Cristofito, I can't help you, sir. That's just ridiculous. But for Tyra May Steele, I was saying this before you got here, Krishan. For Tyra May Steele, go to AEW. You know how much they will push you. They will give you the Jade Cargill treatment. Best trainers, best booking, best everything. They will treat you like a fucking goddess because you are an Olympic gold medalist. I told Cardi this, and I think I told somebody else this too. Kurt Angle only got better when he went to TNA. I love Kurt Angle in WWE, whatever, but once he became Perk Angle, he was legend. And that was in TNA. So for Tyra, go. I'm not saying do drugs. I'm saying just find your Perk Angle. Find your. Because I was going to call her. By the way, Krishan, next week is her last match against Callie Armstrong, 4 Revolve champion, and most likely she will win that match and still get fired.
Yep, that sucks.
Hey, like I mean, some of these people, it's not the end of the road. They'll maybe be back in WWE again.
Maybe.
Hey, Krishan, like I said, they lucky it's pre-tape because if it was live, I'm doing a no show. I'm finna go and lose my last match. You're right.
I wasn't gonna lose though. That's the point. She wasn't gonna lose. Callie Armstrong is going to NXT, so this is her last time on Evolve before she goes to NXT. So she was gonna lose the Tyra.
That's just like me getting fired.
Well,
that's just like me walking into work and saying, "Dennis, you fired," and they asked me, "Can I finish my shift?" No.
You can't fire me. I quit.
But that's what I mean. Like, it's just and LFG season 3, half the people that are there have been fired. So you kind of spoiled who does not win. What's the point of watching a show then?
That's a good point.
I wanted to watch it.
That is a good point. What's the point of watching the show when you know half the people aren't there anymore?
Yes, they don't win. That's all I gotta say about that. But with that, D-Walk, Kane, if you guys want to keep talking. I'm out of here. I got my battery's almost done. I want to thank Jet Fett for passing by here. This is not done. You guys can keep talking. Cardi, my beautiful partner. D-Walk, I have to just Kane the Destroyer. Thank you for passing by. Thank you for passing
You
by.
just moved on.
That's right.
Right, he just like,
And Krishan
I'm
the Don.
passing by.
hey, he just looked at me and said, "Dang,
I do.
damn."
He
No,
said,
I
I love Kane, I love Cardi. D-Walk, you alright. Anyway.
I love D-Walk. I love D-Walk, but if I keep talking, I'm like, yeah, D-Walk, that's
Fair
just like
enough.
he's gonna keep. But either way, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Keep talking, keep loving. I'm out.
All right.
All
Peace and
right.
love.
Thanks.
Well, what you had it, fellas?
You know, I actually have to get out of here in a second too. But I do appreciate you guys for having me on, as always.
Man, anytime. I was just about to say the kids going to bed, now it's adult time.
Yeah, I actually got to get to bed a little early.
Man, this banana pudding is slapping. Homemade banana pudding, man.
I've been getting into banana pudding lately.
Oh man,
it's delicious.
Man, beautiful.
Like, how do you know you're
Nah,
getting
I had a big
older?
bowl. I had made a mountain. This was a mountain.
A mountain. It was overflowing. It was
My banana pudding overfloweth. All right, but anybody got anything else to say?
I was just gonna say that.
Huh?
Oh no, I was just gonna say the Kyrie saying thing. I think it's just a bunch of bullshit because I remember right before, like not even a few months ago, people were saying that she needs to be released because they're just not doing it. I remember our podcast saying that, like nobody cared about her before. Now all of a sudden they have this hashtag. They're just trying to have their little R-Truth moment again.
Yeah, she shouldn't have never came back. I would have said, man, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't finna use me as no test dummy, and gave him the bird and shook it up. Fuck.
I think she's a good wrestler, but like to me, the pirate thing doesn't make sense. I don't think she's really worth the hashtag, to be honest.
It's still pirates here nowadays. In the year 2026, it's still pirates. People don't even know about it.
I ain't never seen a Japanese pirate in my life.
She's not Japanese. Hey, they also said they never seen a black cowboy, and it was black cowboys.
That's a good point. I've seen them though.
See,
like, yeah.
It was a white samurai.
Every pirate I've ever seen is Somalian.
It was a white samurai, and they said it was never no white samurai, but it actually was.
Oh, really? Like the Black Knight.
Yeah, see? How many Black Knights you seen? You know, Black Knight. The only black crime is a Black Knight is when somebody's stealing something that night.
He was mysteriously missing on
And on that note,
it's like the Moors.
I'll see y'all, man.
All right, Kay.
Y'all take it
Thanks,
easy.
bro. All right, this banana pudding gonna be so good. I'm gonna eat the rest of it. I'm gonna make another bowl and eat some more banana pudding for you, Kay.
That's for your head crazy.
But yeah, man. Yeah, that's bullshit. I hope she Curry saying go to AEW and kill it, or she go to Ring of Honor.
Yeah, all of them. They just gotta. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jet.
No, just saying, or Kyrie can just go back to Japan and wrestle there, where she was before she came back.
Tell me this wouldn't be a dull match. Curry Zane versus Athena for the women's championship.
That'd be a good match.
Go to Ring of Honor.
Well, that's the thing that all these wrestlers that got released have to do is they just got to go out and make a name for themselves. That's always been the game. So it's like, luckily they have AEW to go to and hopefully do that.
Yeah.
And, you know, this whole change in WWE can only be good for AEW if they actually, you know, I've been actually like going like, you know what, maybe I'll check out AEW again. Like, I just hate WWE at this point.
Yeah.
Jet, you were gonna say something. I cut you off, I think.
No, it's fine. I was just saying that maybe like if Kyrie were to go to Ring of Honor, I feel like that would have been, I won't say a downgrade, but like not many people watch Ring of Honor, and in general, AEW's roster is a bit too big right now. So if like these people go to AEW, they're not going to be featured.
Yeah.
It's kind of what happened with the Rascals. Like they're on Collision, but they're not really doing much.
Unless you Swerve. Swerve
Well,
came a long way.
well, that was when AEW was like still like hiring everybody.
Yeah, but Swerve, he came a long way from getting cut to being in NXT, getting released. Man, he reinvented himself a lot in AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they all have to. They all have to do it. Whatever company they go to. I mean, look at like I always think of a guy like Drew McIntyre, who left and then came back a totally different person. Like he transformed himself.
Yeah, or Tony Storm.
Yeah, just anybody that's done it.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I don't like Cody Rhodes,
he reinvented himself.
He did that.
Yeah. And the indie scene's killing it.
Now, by the way, I think it's very funny because I've always been saying that I think Stardust, ironically, has been the most entertaining thing Cody Rhodes has ever done in his career. You may call it a fail, whatever you want, but if you go back and watch that shit, it was prime entertainment. His promos, everything was. We took it for granted.
Yeah, but it would have been. My fault, bro.
Well, I was gonna say real quick when they showed like his WrestleMania entrance and they showed all his past gimmicks, Stardust got the biggest pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people love that character, and I don't know why he pisses all over it like it was a stupid thing. Like, yeah, it was stupid, but it was entertaining at least.
That's because he hated the gimmick.
Yeah, so what?
He was just Goldust.
Yeah, he didn't like the gimmick.
No. He was a whole different thing.
So,
go back and watch it, Jet. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But imagine if Cody Rhodes would have loved the gimmick, he could have went way more than where he was. But he hated the gimmick so much that okay.
I don't think Stardust had the legs. I don't think he had the legs of Stardust to be like at the top. Like I don't think Stardust was ever going to be world champion or champion in general.
You would have been IC champion.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe not, but look at what his brother did. Like it was at least a launching pad to like Goldust is still it's almost a household name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Matter of fact, him and his brother won a tag team titles from the Shield because of Big Show.
Stardust.
Yeah, and they had Dusty Rhodes there, I think.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, go back and watch Stardust. It was very entertaining. You go back and you're like, is this actually the same guy? Imagine if he cared enough to like dye his hair when he did Stardust. That would have been great.
But you know who killing it now? Goddamn Danhausen. He killing it. Man, he my favorite. I'll be looking forward to seeing Danhausen every week.
He's carrying SmackDown.
Yes.
Man,
I gotta say, I hated the whole Danhausen thing, and then when I saw it, for some reason, when I saw it on the big stage, as much as a dick rider that sounds, like I was like, this shit is great. I mean, it's like compared to also what's going on, it's like he's at least a character. He's trying.
Yeah. When he was at Miz house, man, that was hilarious.
Yeah, best part.
That was hilarious when he took off on the kid bike though. Like, damn. You took my kid bike, man. That was hilarious.
Well, you see,
you gotta be a bad motherfucker to take a kid bike.
They're doing a thing with Stephen A. Smith and Danhausen.
Yeah. Damn, that's funny.
Danhausen cursed him, and now Stephen A. Smith is like online. They did this with Speed as well, but where he's online basically saying, "I need you to take this curse off." Like they're like playing it up, you know?
Yeah. It's a gimmick, man. It's fun. It's refreshing.
It's one of those things that even if you're not like you're a casual wrestling fan, you get it right away. You're like, he's just a fucking goofy guy. Yeah, he's not supposed to be world champion. He's not supposed to be Stone Cold. You know?
No. You know, man, look just how he believe in his character. That's what makes it
Yeah.
so beautiful. He believe in his character. Like you can see like he actually really love doing what he doing. That shows you he love doing what you doing. Man, keep at it.
I saw him do an interview as himself, and I was almost like, "Don't do that! Don't do that! I want you to keep being Danhausen.
Yeah.
Just ride Danhausen until that shit, the wheels fall off.
Man, for real. Cause right now he
Ride
hot,
that
bro.
shit into the ground. Yes.
He hot.
And I hear he's like one of the top merch sellers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's top 3. Top 3 right now.
Top 3. It's crazy. But I get it. I understand why. And that's the thing that people need to understand. Wrestling has never been about the wrestling.
No.
It's about the character.
Yeah. Like okay, like Stone Cold character. We love doing Stone Cold character. We our bosses. We doing our bosses like that. DX and NWO and Four Horsemen. We was in school doing that.
But D-Walk, if you go back and watch Stone Cold matches, because he broke his neck, if you go back and watch his matches, he was just punching and kicking for 90% of the fucking match.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was a brawl. He was a brawler. Like it had nothing to do with the fucking wrestling. It was him.
The characters.
It's the characters. It's the personality.
And then they had backgrounds on them. They just ain't gonna pop up and be like, oh, that's such and such. Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, Mankind, Vince McMahon, they all had back characters. They all had like a story to tell.
Yeah.
Now they just put them out there like, all right, we'll go wrestle.
If you remember, Mankind was like number 3 in the company.
Yeah.
And his gimmick was basically that he was a shitty wrestler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wasn't really a good wrestler.
Yeah.
But he would fuck you up. He would hit you with some barbed wire.
Yeah, he fuck you up, power drive you and everything. Just like Ric Flair. Yeah. Ric Flair gimmick, he's a pretty boy. I'm gonna come out here and yay. How many times have you walked out? How many times have you walked out and said, woo?
I remember the feeling when I was a kid and I really believed in wrestling. I believed it was real. And I remember it was Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair in some random match. I don't know what the fuck it was. And Ric Flair kept doing that chicken shit heel thing where he would jump out the ring and Hulk Hogan just couldn't get his hands on him for like 10 minutes. And I was like, the whole time, I just remember that feeling as a kid, like, oh, please get him. Like, fucking beat the fuck out of this guy. And I don't get that feeling anymore. And maybe it's because I'm an adult, but it's like, I remember that shit of like, it wasn't about that. I just punch him in the face. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see him, Hulk Hogan, do a Hurricane Rana. Beat the shit out of him.
We seen Kane do it, though.
Yeah, and that's cool at times. Like, there's, time and place for it.
You're too big. Okay, what do? You see a 7'1" dude being in club and he do the splits. You think that's cool? No.
Yeah. No, you made it a gay thing now. Hurricane Rana is a little gay if you think about it.
It's just like it. You might as well say it's just about the same. You don't want to see no big dude doing a Hurricane Rana. That's like what I said, seeing a dude do splits.
It's actually less gay if I see the dude do a split. If I saw a dude do a Hurricane Rana to another dude in the club, I'm like, I gotta go. This ain't my type of club.
You be in the club, you see a 7'5" dude do a Hurricane Rana on a 7-foot dude. I'm like, it's time for me to go. Time for me to go. They get into a full brawl.
What is this?
Man, they get into a full brawl. You see some shit like that. I'm like, man, I gotta shoot both of y'all. Both of y'all gotta get shot.
Yeah, for making me see that. I can't forget this. I can't unsee this. You gotta, at that point, you gotta complain to the manager. You gotta be a Karen. Like, hey, listen, you gotta make sure people know this is a gay club before they come in.
And I need some free food before you change the name. I want 4 steaks.
I want some chicken
3
wings.
Give me the bottle. I'll drink for. I give it to somebody else. I don't drink no more.
Either that or now I have a drinking problem. All right, well, fellas, I got to get out of here. I do appreciate
man,
you.
you just got on here, man.
I know. I wanted to.
It only been 3 minutes. You was on here for only 3 minutes.
The thing is, I just don't watch wrestling anymore, and I love talking to you guys. I'm planning on doing like a little political panel kind of show soon, so I'll send you guys the link. Obviously, Jet, you're invited. I don't know you, but you seem like a cool guy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. But D-Walk, my brother,
Yes,
I'm out of here. I'll see you. Everybody listening, follow at the Misfit Nation. You see it right there under my name. America's Most Dangerous Podcast. I'll talk to you soon, D-Walk.
All right, bro. Thank you, bro. Later.
Okay. So.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Just one more thing.
What's
I
that?
want to know your opinion. Do you think Tanja Loa is going to stick around?
Yeah.
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 Is it
They need to put a bloodline feud.
No. I mean Tanja Loa, as in like, not a. He's the one that's
the big dude, the real tall one.
No, that's Tala Tanja. I'm talking Tanja Loa. The other guy.
The one that yeah. Or
No,
the head killer. Huh?
Tanja Loa is the one who like botches all the time.
Oh yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He not going nowhere. They gonna need him. They gonna need him for the bloodline feud. I mean, the bloodline. It's going to be 3 bloodlines. It's going to be three different teams, 3 different leaders.
So was that War Games with 3 changes?
Yeah, it's gonna be Roman gonna have his crew, Solo gonna have his crew, and Jacob gonna have his crew. I know Zilla go join Jacob.
Yeah, probably. Okay, well. Yeah, that'll definitely be interesting. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go. For people watching, follow my stuff on at JetFed on all socials, and thank you, P.U.W.F, for having me.
Oh man, you a guest? You family now, bro? You ain't no guest. Ain't no thank you for having me on. You a guest, man? You family now. You pop on and pop off whenever you feel like, man. I'm out. Peace. Ain't no It's like this. If you come over my house for the first time and go in the refrigerator, I'm gonna get it the first time. After that, you get it yourself.
Okay. Gotcha.
But thank you for being on. I guess I'll be seeing you Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday NXT time with your boy D-Walk. You got any shout outs?
No, just shout out my socials at JetFed on YouTube, at Jet_Fed on Instagram, and at JetFed on TikTok. That's it. Yep.
And like I said, like, share, subscribe. Get them subscribers up, Mr. Flint 810. Go and check me out. Like, share, subscribe. Holla at Jet. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to my boy Joe. Get well. Special get me a guest, Candy Destroyer. The Invisible Man, thank y'all for coming on. Invisible Woman, Christiana Don, Forrest Jedi, my boy Black Couch, Terrell, Pharrell, and Wolfie. And my link tree D-Walk 84. That's it. See y'all Wednesday NXT time with your boy D-Walk. I'm gonna finish eating this big bowl of banana pudding. I might gonna get another, bowl, I'm gonna be sleeping everything when I'm done with this. Hey, peace out. Y'all have a good night. Peace.